There we go. Okay, so the way that it works is that was like my 4th try, I think, and I was like, you know what? 4 is the lucky number. I'll ping people. Unfortunately, 4 was not the lucky number. 4 was not the lucky number indeed. 5 was the lucky number. It was one more. But the thing is, I don't like typing in chat unless I have to, because the way that I like change games, I just hit up, because I think Better Twitch TV or FFZ like holds your chat history by hitting up. I don't think it's a Twitch native feature. Yo, how you doing, Darth? How you doing, Jimmy? How you doing, WPI? I don't normally have a false start. I don't know why Twitch is like being really stringent with like. Twitch has been really annoying regarding quality options. Isn't 4 an unlucky number in Chinese culture? Yes, but why is that relevant? Do you know the lucky number in Chinese culture? Don't look it up. Don't look it up. Let's have some fun facts in this house. In this bish. Cubed root of 2 is not the Chinese lucky number. I actually don't know how to do Chinese math. Like, I know, like, basic math, but, like, if we're talking square roots, I can't tell you that information in Chinese. Like, how do you get the sign of something? The tangent. Sure, I could guess. There we go. Beautiful. Just like those fireworks are beautiful. Thank you for the good luck, Leon. For those who don't know, the lucky number in China is 8. 8 is the lucky number. The reason why 4 is the unlucky number is because both... I mean, there's like tonal differences, but both the word for death in Chinese is si, and the word for 4 in Chinese is si. So like they're the same. Yeah, 2 cubed, not the cubed root. You buffoon, WPI. You fool. Also, how you doing, PSI? I'm not sure if I said hi. I saw a sip emote. Yeah, we got the B squared link sip. B squared has been secret streamer. I honestly don't think that's good. Like, he's a secret streamer because of DMCA, apparently, but I have a feeling that's not gonna matter. Also, shit, my water is out of reach. I have a water, but I'm gonna have to, like, go in on a cutscene. You didn't know it was 8? Just happened to work out? It is 8. Like, there are custom license plates in Chinese. Some like, Chinese billionaire paid, like, a couple $1 million to have the Chinese license plate 8. Like, just the number 8. China's, like, really weird when it comes to cars. Like, first of all, like, most of Asia, and it doesn't include just East Asia, South Asia, Southeast Asia is the same way, but, like, Asia in general is much more willing, it's like much more of a biker culture, and by biker culture, I don't mean, like, Harley Davidson, I mean, like, small-scale electric bikes and mopeds. But, like, when you actually see the cars, you would think the country is significantly more well-off than it actually is, due to the fact that, like, first of all, like, certain brands like Audi are super popular, but Audis in China are, they don't manufacture cars as, like, high quality compared to the Western markets. But, like, you see a relatively large degree of fancy cars, but that's only because the rich people can be the ones to afford to drive. There's way too many people in China for them to all drive. It would be an absolute nightmare. It's already a traffic nightmare. Chinese billionaire, you thought they were communist? Socialist. No, they're definitely communist. But hey, with socialism, it's only the goal to decrease. Like, the different, wait, let me see if I can actually get this right. Differences between socialism and communism. Socialism doesn't necessarily mean state control. It just means that the class system that it strives to eliminate it through government, like, programs to help, while communism is a complete takeover of the means of production by the government. Like, it's the absolution of private property. Did I pass Poli-Sci 101? I never took a political science course. Was I close? Fuck. Terrible place to lose fire. There's one billionaire, they're all billionaires. Well, there's like a funny Chinese phrase that, like in China, if you're 1 in a million, then there's like 1,500 people like you. Or they say 1,000, but I like to be closer to technically true, but still a rounded number. So yeah, like, you think you're special, there's 1,000 people like you. Ooh. Uh-oh. Fuck. We're gonna continue this. Probably not the best idea, but sure. How you doing, Wheat Cheese? Now, China will still tell you they're communist. It's like if you go to China, there's still like pictures of Mao everywhere. Even though like the government has basically acknowledged that his policies cause mass failure of the Chinese economic system. No big deal. Anyway. All this China talk yawn. Thank you for the 3 fireworks. I appreciate someone at least trying to hold me accountable. That's what those commands were made for, okay? And here we are. In 2020. Barely seeing them use. Steve, thank you so much for the 9 months. Enjoy your ripened pepper. It's ripened to perfection, for being honest. 9. I agree. So many 9s you'd think it's a downfall parody. Yeah, exclamation mark get good, same as exclamation mark flagpole, apparently. That's what it looks like. Got a pepper, got a 9, good day. What kind of pepper did you get? No one DM'd me on Discord, so as far as I could tell, everyone's good on stickers. A ripened pepper. Well, okay. I wasn't sure. Maybe it was a different type of pepper. All you've had to eat today is a Soylent and a salad. I was a Soylent person. But I just like it's not an issue of like Soylent as a company and like I have no issues with Soylent. I just have issues with like having the same thing every day for a long period of time. I just got so sick of every flavor of Soylent. To the point where like I couldn't even have one a week. I'm like, I never want to have this again. I understand going under only costs you like a frame roll. Or going over only costs you a frame roll, but like imagine not having the most fun you could possibly have. This level's fun. You're here to give me a copyright strike for playing Mario Bros. Before it was released. When was it released? Or when will it be released? You made DIY Soylent before it was commercial. That was a fun year. Do you mean like actually like from scratch, or like the powder Soylent that exists? It's been released already, but that's besides the point. This sounds like lawyer speak. You're hitting the end of the Soylent train. They started using allulose and it makes you sick. See, I haven't had Soylent in about a year. But, like, I feel like... Because, like, Soylent was all the rage when, like, it was like, oh... Like, Soylent was legitimately, like, talked about, but it was, like, always in reference to, like, soy boys. And now no one calls anyone a soy boy because it sounds lame to say. It always sounded lame to say, but now it sounds especially lame. That's literally what's happening today? What, with the, Super Smash Bros. Melee stuff, Jeff? Yo, how you doing, Pink? How you doing, Pink Loon Games? You call me a Soylent Green? I am a person. Shit, is that a spoiler for a movie from... When was Soylent Green released? Like, 71? If we're talking dystopian future movies, like the 1960 whatever Time Machine is one of my favorites. Ratatouille in the oven? Don't! Like, that's my copy of the DVD. Why are you putting it in an oven? Like, come, are you gonna buy me a new copy of Ratatouille on Blu-ray? 73. Okay, I was close. I was close. I just watched, what was it, Chinatown? That's 74. I don't mind movies from the 70s. With Age of Calamity. I don't know that one. Draft up your own formula using community spreadsheets and nutritional information so you could have a taste and feel as you preferred it. You have a 20-pound bag of maltodextrin. I feel like I know what that is, but, like, I don't know what that is. You know, it's one of those situations of... It sounds familiar. I'm actually gonna grab my water bottle back here. I hope I don't need sound for this level. I think we're good. Just alone with my own thoughts. So dramatic. Stop it. All right. Which game was released today that is being banned? Age of Calamity. Do I know Age of Calamity? Is this like a random indie game? Did Nintendo make it? Is it like Final Fantasy VIII Age of Calamity, or like, is it his own IP? You're watching it too? What are you watching? Age of Calamity? Oh, the Zelda Hyrule Warriors game? Like the Hyrule Warriors 2, Age of Calamity. Who was talking about Age of Calamity, or the new Hyrule Warriors? I think that was like Skim Guy talking about getting it. Who got banned? I mean, like, I know, like, if we're talking, like, serious on, like, people getting banned, Pooh is going to be banned for a week, right? For the Twitch rival stuff. I mean, like, I'm glad he is, like, taking it in stride as a means to, like, say, you know what? I messed up. I'm gonna use this opportunity to improve myself, become a better person, but it still really sucks to see it. Like, I could tell that Pooh as a human... So, okay, I did not watch the event, but from what the looks of it, it seems like a overreaction, but technically it's the reaction that is assumed that makes sense. I know it's not going to affect him, okay? In the long run, it's going to be a blip on the radar. That was a really... really sloppy, way to describe it. In the long run, we're all just blips on the radar. That's what that's similar to what I said, like, you know, at work, my boss is like, you're an hour and a half late to this 2-hour meeting. And I'm like, in the grand scheme of things, I'm basically on time. And it's like, what's the grand scheme of things? And I'm like, you know, the age of the universe. So he got banned from Twitch Rivals for 6 months, but multiple people, Twitch Rivals released a statement that pretty much everyone except for, shit, I forget, like 4 out of the 5 people associated with it are getting banned for up to a week. I forget who's not getting a temporary suspension, but it does really suck. I mean, like, when you're a full-time streamer, a week off of work has significant impacts. Luckily, Pooh seems pretty well insulated. Like, I'm not, like, worried about him being able to feed his family. But I mean, like, I also think it's an overreaction, but, like, it was a matter of time. Someone has to be the person who takes the first hit. Twitch Rivals, as an event, has not gone smoothly for certain like competitions. There's not always controversy, but like there's more controversy than you'd expect for a friendly event like Twitch Rivals going on. And I think it's with the money involved with the event. And I feel like, sure, you might think that a temporary ban of a week is not like bringing down the hammer, but I think it's bringing down the hammer. I think it's a little bit too excessive, but they kind of need to have a show of force. Or at least they probably feel like they have to show force so this doesn't happen in the future. Like, the whole reason it happened is probably because XQC thinks he's not gonna get banned for cheating in Fall Guys. And now people are gonna take it a lot more seriously. I mean, like, yeah, it was a bad call how the tournament was set up, but it was 100%, like Twitch Rivals, they have, like, a specific clause regarding cheating, and it is pretty clearly against the rules of the tournament. Twitch is entirely in their right to do what they're doing. It wasn't like it was entrapment or anything. Now, that being said, like, I think of, like, yeah, Pooh 100% feels bad about what he did. And he felt bad about the 6 months suspension, because he's participated in Twitch Rivals before. Wait, Linkus got banned? I think we're all pretty much on the same page here. Pooh should not have been banned for a week. Pooh did something that even he acknowledges was wrong, but, like, at the same time, Twitch is most likely making an example out of him because they need to make an example out of someone, so the situation doesn't arise in the future. And shit sucks. It seems like Twitch is on fire right now. Why am I so bad at World 8? Keep fire the entire game. World 8? Nah. World 8, you know what? We're gonna just die. I almost died there. That would have sucked. What the hell? Why is Twitch on... Twitch has been on fire for like a year, but like Twitch is really on fire right now. They're making advantage of XQC? Well, it was a team event, and Pooh even acknowledges that, like, he enabled the behavior. Like, if you have a teammate cheating, and then, like, you know they're stream sniping or whatever the cheating behavior was, and you don't do anything to stop it, you're definitely complicit in the cheating. I'll say that much. Yeah, he didn't actually cheat. Also, that was way too close. but he still knew it was wrong and let it happen without, like, alerting Twitch rivals. So while he's definitely collateral damage, like, XQC is not the only one at fault. That being said, I obviously really like Pooh as a streamer. Oh god, why would I not get the power-up? Whatever. We're saving time. We're gonna be green out of this. Oh! Never mind. We are going to die. What a terrible decision on my end. Why would I do that? Oh my god. Well, at least we can go through the section big. Maybe. We'll see if we could get that mushroom. No, we're not. We're not getting the mushroom. Because we lack the necessary skills. Alright, well, whatever. Whatever. I guess we're starting this run with, like, a... Oh my god. I guess we're starting this run with a handicap. It happens, but I don't really have time to reset. I was supposed to actually start... Oh god, is that... Alright. Sure. It was probably fine, but I've never scrolled the screen that little. For those who don't know, you're not supposed to go in that pipe. There's another pipe you're supposed to go into to get this water section. Okay, fuck it. You don't think you've ever seen me with green splits? Yeah, this is actually fine. I have work to do, but I already said that I was gonna do it at 10:30. If it's 10:45, that's fine. Because, you know, hypothetically, oh my god. Hypothetically, a PB would be around... Yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone. You're not here for green split? Okay, what do you... I was green split gaming for like 2 hours yesterday. You had to eat dinner? Must have missed it? Well, we're gonna be green split gaming. Like, these splits are actually very, very conducive of me being green out of, or green at least in lost levels. Not necessarily out of lost levels. We have very easy green at the beginning of lost levels to get back. And Steve, I 100% agree with you that, like, the methods of cheating employed here were made very easy and made very easy to not get caught due to Twitch's implementation of the Twitch Rivals event. But at the same time, their actions today, or not necessarily today, but the last couple days, are 100% going to scare people off cheating. Because, like, even being in a Twitch Rivals event is, like, a massive moneymaker, you know? Yo! Thank you for the double bonus Thursday. 10 plus 10 by Fred WQ11. Am I talking about the Pooh's ban? What nonsense? I agree it's definitely really harsh. But I'm glad Pooh is taking it in stride instead of just, like, screaming this is bullshit, like some people do when, like, streamers get banned. Like... It's refreshing to see someone acknowledge they had bad behavior and using the opportunity to improve themselves. Not to say that I think he deserves a weak ban. I think that he was made an example of, but... yeah. Oh my god. Takate, thank you so much for the raid. Hope that your stream went well. Did you get a PB? Did you get a PB? That is the question. Yo, and thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you for the good luck as well. We had an okay run that we started, and then World 8 went terribly in Super Mario Bros. And I did not feel like, you know, imagine starting a run with a 2-minute handicap. You did a small one, but you broke into the top 10. What is your time? What was your previous time? What is the game you are running? I know some of this information, but I'm very slyly trying to plug a streamer here. Chip and Dale. There we go. I may have been. I was watching your runs right before my stream because, you know, auto hosting. Yo, that 0.78. Wait, no, bad math. 0.58 PB. That's how it's done. If you hadn't lost 1.4 in B, it would have been 4th. Well, if you could climb the lost levels leaderboard, it's a lot of L's. If you could climb the lost levels leaderboards, something tells me you could climb Chippendale. I have a hunch. But congrats on the PB. We'll see you at 4th soon. We'll see you better at 4th. Better than 4th soon. And thank you so much for the raid. I do really appreciate it. For those who don't know who I am Picante. I'm speedrunning Super Mario All-Stars, all 5 100%. So, Super Mario All-Stars is a cartridge with Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. Super Mario Bros. 2 USA, you know, the one with the turnips. And Super Mario Bros. 3, but in the US, and the US only, there was a cartridge that also contained Super Mario World. So if you want to run all 5, you have to use that cartridge, and you run through every single game, 100%. Obviously, SMW's 100% category is a little harder to find, so we just use 96 exit. So that's why my splits say, like, 4 hours and 23 minutes, despite me running SMB1. How am I today? I'm doing pretty well. I am... yeah, I'm just chilling. I guess I'm, like, feeling pretty energized. That's always a good thing. A little sad about that run that I just did, but it was 20 minutes in that it died, so we have time for another. Exclamation mark 7? I think WPI wants me to get a PB in each individual game, as well as all 4 hundo and all 5 hundo. Because I'm doing the games in order, I'm technically doing 2 categories at once. All 400%, and then all 5 100%. But the thing about all 4 hundo is that I'm specifically, like, giving myself a disadvantage because the US versions of each of these games is slower or equal. I'm pretty sure they're all slower except for Lost Levels. Is it really back-to-back, or should it be called back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back? The 3 extra backs are implied. Also, it goes without saying, I don't know anyone who would know my channel and not know Takate. But follow Takate. He's a great speedrunner. That's an understatement of the year. Let's see, let's do some math. Hypothetically, I match my PB in every single game. What time do I get in this category? Probably not even that good, because my PB, especially in SMW, is a little meh. Like, so much of the time save in this category is from having good SMB3s and Ws. Speaking of Big 20, did anyone submit to SNES All-Stars? I think the implication here is that I did not. SNES Superstars, sorry. I have All-Stars on my mind. Yeah. You considered it, but now SNES Superstars is like one of my favorite marathons, but like I feel I'm definitely marathoned out. Like I did a bunch of marathons last year and the year before, and just like I enjoy the freedom of being able to play what I want when I want. This is the first you heard of it? Is there a Twitter account you could follow to catch up? I think that submissions have closed, but I could be wrong. It's ran by Speed Gaming. I think it's like their 3rd or 4th event. It's a speedrun marathon, not a competition. The reason I mentioned it is because I'm pretty sure that the Big 20 is also done by Speed Gaming, right? Nice. Just a speedrun marathon. It features titles on the Super Nintendo. Nah, it's best. Okay, oops. There was like a Big 20 SNES type event, which I think was ran by Speed Gaming. I could be wrong. I think that's where the confusion arrived, because I think it was announced right after the original SNES Superstars. Maybe it like didn't happen. Maybe I'm just insane. I'm probably just insane. Not insane enough to go for that clip, though. It makes you save a couple frame rules in this level. Actually, I'm not sure how much it makes you save. Probably... Oh, come on. Well, whatever. It happens. Sounds like a cool idea. If it didn't happen, you should organize it. That's a funny joke. Only because you think I'm willing to subject myself to the torture that is marathon/event organization. I mean, like, I love that all these events exist, but like getting a marathon or like event like that running it's no joke. Speaking of jokes, it is an absolute nightmare from what I could tell, and I feel like the people who are running these events are not as appreciated as they should be. Yeah, the Super 16. There we go. That's what it was. Yeah, not our best gameplay there, but good enough. Okay. Yo, how you doing, Skim Guy? How's life in Pogville? Pogville. Also, yeah, Waffles, I really wanted to prove you wrong and like be green, but I'm sorry. 5 days ago was National Pickle Day? Or was it National Pickles wearing Santa hats? Oh, I see. Just buy a house, for house. When was National For House Day? There probably is like a National House or Housing Day. Okay, that was terrifying, but it worked out. Except that I keep... Oh! Plus 22. It's fine, okay? Again, Lost Levels, we have some pretty major time save. National Fox Day, when? There definitely is a National Fox Day. Is that apple supposed to symbolize how red these splits are? Hype cherry. Why does that remind me so much of the I Want to Be the Guy app? No, they're cherries, right? They're not apples. They look like apples. It's International Men's Day today. Why is that Monka S? I mean, I'm not like a I'm not like a red-pilled MRA activist, but like, there's nothing wrong with International Men's Day on the surface. Any Black Friday shoppers? Hype cherry is the best hype emote in your opinion? I don't know if I. How do I see my hype emotes? Are these? Oh, these are the hype train emotes. Yo, what about my hyperscape emotes? Any Black Friday shoppers? Are we stinko manning in the chat? I just saw someone like post. Well, oh my god! Oh my god! I saw like Strong Bad, who has a Twitter now, because of course, he like retweeted someone's Strong Bad tattoo, and it was actually a pretty dope tattoo. Not that I would get a tattoo. I'm not a tattoo person, but. Hey, Stinko Man, everyone says you're the guy, but I want to be the guy too. Is that where they got the name I want to be the guy from? Because I remember that quote. I feel like it was around the same time, though. I feel like it was unrelated. But speaking of Homestar Runner and video games, well, as an aside, the Telltale games are actually pretty good. I've only played the first 2, though. Rip Telltale, but not, I mean, like, they were apparently pretty terrible to their employees. But, what was I gonna say? Anyone remember, like, the Homestar Runner, like, game page? And I'm not talking, like, there were some not terrible games there. There were some obviously, like, terrible, like, Vidalectrix games. You were talking to someone who's actually beaten 50k Racewalker. I had, like, a bet with my friends back in, like, middle school that it couldn't be done, and it was done. I like the Easter egg at the mile marker. Vidalectrix games slapped. Now let's play Peasant Quest. Dang, you tried to play Monster Hunter, but it's hard. Skim Guy, were you the one talking about getting Hyrule Warriors, like the new one? Because apparently, like, there's some Twitch drama right now. I can't believe they banned Linkus. He's gonna get unbanned. He did nothing wrong. The game's out. But hey, didn't this happen also with Wurzer? Or the guy the Pokemon speedrunner with the new Pokemon? Like, he lives in Australia and he got banned because he played it when it was out in Australia. The game released, yes, but people are getting banned for playing it on release for whatever reason. Any Black Friday shoppers? So, I have this mentality, and I've had it for a bit now. Really, this is you are not saving money if you weren't planning on buying it anyway. Okay, there you go. There we go. That's a sentence to live by. So, unless you were already planning on buying something and there happens to be a better deal on Black Friday, you are not saving money by going Black Friday shopping. Also, if you are planning to buy something and there's a Black Friday deal, actually look at the price. Because what a lot of places do is they'll be like, oh, this product was, like, it's normally $300, but then, like, they'll mark it up to $500 and say, oh, it's on sale for $300 on Black Friday. Twitch leadership are flat earthers who believe Australia doesn't exist. Well, first of all, Twitch is on fire right now. That's a separate issue. Okay, I guess that was first of all. Second of all, flat earthers believe in Australia. They even believe in Antarctica. They just believe it's an ice wall. It's the disc. It's the disc. What did Twitch do today? Apparently they're banning people for playing Hyrule Warriors. Never mind Australia, what about Japan? Well, okay, who's doing the banning? Is that Nintendo? Is Nintendo actually filing the takedown? They just believe Australia is the furthest thing away from South America. I'm not... I would consider myself pretty apt in my geography knowledge. Geography? Geography, that's the new field of geography. But I'm not very good at flat Earth geography. Forgive me. Damn, he didn't even charge us for that advice. Thanks, Bacante. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm not really planning on doing any Black Friday shopping. I guess I have a couple lists of things that, like... I think this was a pretty good year. Well, first of all, a lot of people are just saving money because, you know, there's mass uncertainty in the world today. But I think this is a pretty good year in, like, me just learning to let go of things I think I need. Because I thought I needed an analog pocket. Apparently, I'm never getting an analog pocket. I thought I needed those collectible pins that came with Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I guess I'm never getting those Super Mario 3D All-Stars collectible pins. What else? The list goes on. There's at least one or two more things that I wanted to order. There were products I wanted to buy that I was unable to buy because of stupid, like, scalping and limited release, etc. sort of deals. So I've learned to let go. My mind is free of the need of possessions. And what I'm trying to say, because that makes makes half sense. Makes a tiny bit of sense. Is that if something's on sale, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'll buy it, and it works, maybe I'll get something on Black Friday that I was already planning to get. But if it's like, oh, you missed out on the deal because you didn't do it, I'm not gonna line up. God damn it. Why do I always do this? I'm not gonna line up, like, and try to buy something for, like, 7 hours. Fucking Christ. Thought you were getting a 2DX machine. Turns out that's not happening in 2020. What? They, all the scalpers got them? God damn it. Yeah, I'm allergic to being green, apparently. We were so close. We were so close to proving Waffles wrong. That it's possible to be green in a video game, but... looks like it's not gonna... oh! Okay. That's a solid. Oh my god, and that. You know those scalpers, man, those bots bought them as soon as they restocked, yes. All those... how much does a 2DX machine go for? Like... 5K, 7K. I know they're way more expensive than a lot of other machines, and like part of that is that like the good 2DX machines are like the new ones are like massive, and they actually have like good sound systems. Yo, how you doing, Neptune? Oh. Fighting people IRL is the best part of Black Friday? Yeah, I don't go for the shopping. I go for the public mayhem. You're just trying to see if any games are on sale? I guess that's true. I do have a Steam wishlist. Maybe I'll buy a couple games. But the thing is, there was the massive Steam sale where I spent way too much money. God damn it! I guess we're doing runs where we're over a minute behind. I can't believe I've died now twice in 8-4. We have no time for another run. You thought there was a Void emote? Both Void and Neptune have good emotes. Resub notification coming in 10 minutes? Allergic to green, apparently. I can't... legitimately, we're probably not going to be green until SMB3 now. Oh, Fred 10-bitted me. It was a profitable day in the world of... oh, wait, no, that's a... sorry, that's a Barbie emote. Not a Neptune emote. I am... mind blanking. Yeah, Void is a very good streamer. Feel honored that you thought it was mine. It's too many people to keep track of. I am the worst. Dude, your shipping updated. I am waiting on a product that said it shipped the 4th, but the shipping information is just label created. It's obviously sitting in a warehouse, not moving. And I like emailed the manufacturer, and they're like, we made a case. If it doesn't happen in 14 days, we'll refund you. At this point, I could have like just bought a new one. Nightmare. That pipe drum's hard, man. Ironically, you made more money in 2020 than you have in the last 10 years collectively. At the same time, you're terrified to spend money because the industry you're in is quite volatile. I guess. I don't know why I self-censored there. It's not like I... Yeah, whatever. Yo, Neptune, Void is like a great speedrunner. You followed a good streamer. What's the name of that rapper that speaks incomprehensibly and he fights people with his belt? Forgot it. I want to, like, is that Riff Raff? I feel like Riff Raff definitely, like, whips someone with his belt, but I could be wrong. I don't think he speaks kind of incomprehensible. I could be, it's not, I don't remember a Gucci Mane belt controversy. Shipping's in a bad spot lately? Yes. Where do you think the name came from? Gucci has repeatedly said that the Gucci in his name was due to a nickname his grandma or grandpa gave him. I forget which one. And not because of the clothing brand. But that also might be in response to the fact that the clothing brand has stopped and asked him to stop using the name many times. Lil Pump? Was that the one he's talking about? It was Pootie Tang. I am unaware of that artist. Gucci belt, Gucci belt, Gucci belt, Gucci belt. It's a movie, I see, okay. Yeah, why Google when you could ask chat? Don't even have to leave that. You know what, Skim Guy? I think you're incomprehensible, huh? Huh? Imagine a top-selling company telling people to stop illegally using their brand. Yo, I know I always bring it back to China, but yeah. Like, there is a lot of Gucci over there. I'm not sure if they are legally licensed Gucci sellers. In fact, I'm not sure if the clothing that they're selling that says Gucci on it is licensed by Gucci. But, yeah, imagine trying to get them to stop. Psh, Bacante Gang? Doesn't have the same ring to it. Picante Posse, okay? You're assuming you know about the Big House news? I'm surprised people are talking more about Hyrule Warriors than Big House. Oh! That's what we're talking about. Okay. I didn't make the connection, but it's extremely obvious now. Why would I do that? It definitely, makes these cheaps weirder, but it's fine. What is Big House? Big House is a Smash Bros. Tournament that recently got a cease and desist by Nintendo. It's pretty bad, and Nintendo's in the wrong. But hey. It just... Exhibit 3 billion at why copyright laws need to change for the modern age. And I know, actually, me and Sphinctus got into this a little bit last podcast. I personally think, like, I have hope that copyright laws will change maybe in the next decade. I think that a lot of people, or a lot of industries need to realize their collective bargaining power. It's not an issue of getting the public's goodwill. It's like, you don't need... What's the word I'm looking for? You don't need, like, your average Joe that watches cable to, like, hear about it on their 24-hour news network to get the copyright laws changed. You need to actually create a lobby for streamers. Like, I don't know, you don't need a union of streamers. I mean, a union of streamers would be pretty dope. I don't know how it'd work. I'm not, like, the one who's saying that I'm gonna make this. But make it happen. What should happen, though, is, like, I don't know, a streamer lobby. I feel like a lot of laws could be changed if you actually take political action in that way. Like, streaming is an industry that makes many, 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 many millions of dollars. And I feel like they don't realize how much bargaining power that much money can make. Maybe, like, billions of dollars. I don't really know the streaming stats for money. Nintendo equals no fun league. What I will say is that, like, if Nintendo really wants to bully people out of playing Melee... Okay, so the actual Big House controversy, which has probably actually been summarized in chat, but I have not been looking at chat because I've been focusing on this water level, is that Big House is a Smash Bros. Tournament, but due to coronavirus, they couldn't actually have it this year, so they're doing an online event through Dolphin Emulator's mod that allows for online play. However, to actually use it, like, you need an actual legal ISO of, like, there's nothing that inherently indicates that the copy is, like, illegally made, like, of the ISO for Smash Bros. Melee. In fact, like, I'm pretty sure, like, the people who are in the tournament have legal copies of Melee. It'd be pretty silly if you didn't have a legal copy of Melee in the tournament, but they got a cease and desist for apparently using an illegal mod when it's not. But what are they gonna do? Like, get their own lawyers and fight Nintendo? Probably not. Slippy, yeah. When you think of Picante, you think of Private Picante. He's a short Italian man from Band of Brothers. I have not seen the movie, or is that a show? I honestly... There's a lot of war media. Who's always effing up but somehow stays alive through the series? Well, maybe that is me, because we are 40 seconds behind. I feel like if any company was going to turn on streamers, it would be Nintendo. They would be the company to lead the charge. I don't think they will, just to be clear. You think if it happens, they'll be the ones. Well, if any company is going to turn on streamers, it's that massive Stadia massive Stadia industry, you know? But that, like, didn't the guy who runs Stadia be like, all these streamers talking about DMCA, wait till the game industry starts DMCAing for playing our games, and we're like, shut up. You made Stadia. That being said, yeah, I mean, Nintendo already is, like, the last of the party when it comes to content creation. They, like, first of all, like, hated people monetizing Let's Plays when that was a thing, and then they had the Nintendo Partnership Program, which was terrible, and then they finally dropped that relatively recently. I think that Nintendo understands the value in streaming, but, like, they want to juice it. While other companies realize, like, Sony and Microsoft are like, yeah, if we start juicing these people... An industry that, like, already has so many people, like, on the cusp of either e-fame or, like, poverty, it's gonna make a lot of people... Like, that's, like, the tipping point is so small in the world of streaming. So volatile. Did you see Gateway into extremely political news happen today? Yes, I did, but... First of all, how dare you? Second of all, how dare you? It was gross. That specific thing you're talking about. I saw pictures. I did not actually see the event. There are music artists trying to copyright the chord progression that existed long before copyright existed. Yeah, I mean, people are... If copyright laws can be abused, people are going to try to abuse them. Nintendo equals no fun league? Wait, is that the right acronym? Sure. Same company. There's a football game on Switch, right? Probably. It's probably not very good. I haven't played a sports game since, Mecha Robot Golf. Oh! Okay. Join the IWW and organize streamers, no kappa. What is the IWW? I feel like I should know this. You think musicians want the music to be shared, but the label wants to get money for it? I mean, like, I think both of them want money, but labels are significantly greedier. Like, generally, musicians are very appreciative when someone wants to use their music in a work of art, or, like, if you're a streamer, just like your stream. I mean, streams are a work of art. Like, by definition, it's content creation. But like, they're gonna probably turn on you if you're not willing to, like... It's like, if you illegally downloaded the song, they're probably not cool with that. Unless the music was given out for free, which is not really illegally downloading, right? Like, musicians still need to eat. I really think people need to pay music artists more. I will say that much. Now, labels are like, you want to eat, but we want to eat truffle oil every night. In this corner, large multinational corporations. In this corner, a couple people who talk to themselves and play video games fight. Okay. All you need is a large set of retained lawyers, and you could change the world. How's that for an inspirational quote? No, but like, if you like hypothetically have like a streamer defense lobby or something, where you get 10,000 streamers to contribute, which, considering some people have 10,000 viewers in their channel, like, I don't know. You could probably retain enough of a legal counsel to make legitimate, significant change to our laws. I feel like people don't realize that it's not about, like, changing the public opinion and public outrage. It's about lobbyists. Maybe I have a cynical approach to this, but hey. Nintendo Sag, I agree. I still like Nintendo games, though. I can't stop. Your college roommate was an extra in Band of Brothers? I want to be an extra in a movie at some point in my life. Is this still... Wait, 1 second. Oh! I guess that was a low Potaboo, but I thought I ducked. We are so behind on chat, by the way. We're gonna get there, though. Uh-oh. Alright, we're good. Yo, how you doing, pal? The thing is, why are people still playing Melee? It's a trash party bag game, or trash bag party game that people are treating it like a legit fighter. The thing is, why are people still playing Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels? It's a trash sequel to an otherwise great line of games. The game came out in 1987 or whatever. I don't know, people are just... Oh, shit. Alright, people are just playing it because, I don't, like... People enjoy certain things. I generally don't, like... I have opinions on games, but, like... I don't ask the question why people are doing X, because the answer is because they enjoy it. Wow, we actually clipped small. I didn't know you could do that. Maybe it would have clipped out, but... There are a lot of things in this world I don't understand why they're popular, but they're popular and I can't stop that. And the best I could do is my own thing. Let them do their own thing unless they're hurting people. Hello, you were wondering if this is live or a repeat. It is live. Sorry it took so long to get to your message. You probably thought it was a repeat, huh? Gotta play Madden, bro. Do I? Do I really? Yeah, streamers are paying these companies an exposure. Think about it. Okay. I understand streamers are actually exposing the songs, and people might buy the song because they heard it in the stream, but, like, no. First of all, the argument of exposure is a massively slippery slope that I would rather people just not make. I'm so happy I didn't die there. But, like, the people who are, like, upset are, like, the people who definitely were not like, sure, I'm sure, like, at some point, songs from independent artists who have not made it nearly as much on the world stage have been played. But, like, the streamers who I see getting, like, flagged for DMCA are, like, they're playing Steely Dan on stream. Like, large mainstream, like, music, because that's what appeals to the streamer crowd. In fact, like, the whole thing about larger streams that play DMCA-able music is that, like, they have to appeal to a large audience. You can't play your niche indie music because people will be like, what the fuck is this shit? You have to appeal to a very large crowd. And the things that do that are large, like, popular music does that. God damn it, why are we doing this? I'm sorry to hear that you're tired. I remembered this time, Palk. Can small streamers play DMCA? No, it's algorithm-based. So VODs are found with DMCA music, and you will get a notification. I know people who get like 10, 20 viewers that have gotten DMCA notifications. You're probably less likely to get a DMCA notification. That doesn't mean you won't get one. Oh god, alright. I am doing well, by the way, Palk. It's just, these runs are sad. You have to think about how much money the RIAA is for lawyers. They have some big legacy cash there. Oh, oops. Oh. Well, that was probably the worst decision I've ever made in my life. Steely Dan is main. Oh my god. Alright. You're tired because you work the morning shift and you hate it? Well, I understand that. I feel like every single time I wake up, it's like I've been hit with a dump truck. We're at the point where I think I have to reset and only do all 4 attempts. I was just thinking of like a relatively popular rock artist. I like Steely Dan, I'll admit that. Maybe I'm a boomer. I like my boomer core. We're genuinely in trouble, though. This attempt is absolutely garbage. And sure, we have a lot of time in the end game, but Waffles cursed the run. What can I say? It's all Waffles' fault. You have to think of how much money the RA has for lawyers. There's some big legacy cash there. I mean, like, the thing is, like, you could at least put up a fight if you have your own lawyers. And, yeah, sure, legislation in today's environment seems wishful thinking, but a lot of stuff is not done by, like, massive legislative bodies such as Congress and the Senate. A lot is done in the FCC's office, which I guess some people are pointing to a council by political operatives, but, you know, it's... Everyone start commenting on dockets. Like, what the Technology Act, the Federal Communications Act, like, 1 through 3. God damn it. A lot is done through trial as well, yeah. Will kids born in 2020 be the COVID generation? This run is part of the trash generation, whatever that is. You're getting used to seeing me green in here? Pelk, you saw so much green the past couple days. Waffles didn't see it, and Waffles said, you know what? I'm only here for the personality. I'm not here for the gameplay. You better play badly. And I'm like, fine. Would you stop pointing the gun at me, please? You're not sure which legislative body or not can modify a trademark law? A lot of copyright law was enacted through the FCC, I thought. But I could be wrong. FTC. Maybe I was thinking of a different F blank C. I also am anal. FCC is communication? Well, no, FCC, like, A lot of stuff was done through the FCC due to the fact that like there were telecoms that were like part of this. Like splitting up of the Baby Bells did have impacts on like this stuff. Or splitting up large telecoms into the Baby Bells did have like impacts on the internet due to the internet being a source of communication. No, what I meant to say is I'm also not a lawyer. That's what I anal means, right? Like I don't understand how this run possibly went as bad as it did. Like Lost Levels goes bad sometimes, but not this bad. I always found I am not a lawyer to be like one of the funniest, like, cause people are just all caps saying anal. But hey, it happens. I guess. Okay. We are going for an all 4 hundo run. I literally, I don't want to continue that because I'm going to be like multiple minutes behind. And, I no longer have time to do... I'm doing an all 4 run. All 4 hundo run. I'm just using the same splits though because I don't have other splits. If we somehow PB, it's going to be a shame because I can't continue into SMW, but I literally have work I have to do, so... It's unfortunate. But hey. What is my PB? I don't even know. I mean, Jimmy, I could be wrong. I remember I took a history class on technology and communications. But that class A was incredibly dry. And therefore, I don't think I retained a lot of information. And then B, that was like 5 years ago. So, hey. It be what it be. So the thing is, if you go look at my SRC, it's not actually my time. I have to go to content, video producer, and then I have to go to my highlights here. $250.58. Simple. Clean. It's a time we like. 250. And you might ask why not run on the all 4 category. I don't have splits for it actually. And I think I do have old splits, but all the times are out of date and it's part of my all 5 run. FCC does a lot, but copyright is handled by the US Copyright Office. Well, what we really need to do, Jimmy, what we really, really, really need to do, Jimmy, and I know this is gonna sound like a leap, but we just need to install a gamer president. And hey, I'm gonna say the B word. I know we've said the T word before. The question is Joe Biden a gamer president? What is Joe Biden's KD ratio in Black Ops 3? That is the question that everyone needs to ask. Well, they should have asked it before. So, Picante, what is your favorite brand of silverware? My only comment on this is that if your silverware is not made by a sex cult, what are you doing? Straight up, what are you doing? Now, you might think, Picante, did you just have an aneurysm? No. Oneida, the largest silverware company, was founded as like pretty much a sex commune / cult. And they're like, we need to make silverware so our cult has some money. And then they're like, wait, this silverware thing actually really took off. So I have Oneida silverware because it's pretty good. I'm not joking. Look up the history of Oneida, the company. Yo, how you doing, Crusher Pants? We're doing all 4 right now. Because the run went so terrible and lost levels, I can't, in good faith, continue it, and I also can't, for legal reasons, do an all 5 run. The stream would be too long. Nintendo would sue. It's a whole ordeal. Doing good? Good to hear. Did you by any chance make like $5,000 in a month? Did your decision go through? Oneida. Yeah. Also, how you doing, Super Mega Dave? Hope you're doing well. I'm not sure if I said hi to you. If you got 2 highs, that's an honor. What is this discussion? We're talking about silverware. Half of that because you only bought 0.5 of them? Well, still. Play, Money to Make Money by Juicy J. It's the one where he says, I make money, make money, make money, make money. Play that in the background because you earned it. Pat on the back. For those who don't know, Crusher Pants is Master Investor. BRB sounds good, Skim Guy. King Parrot, someone was asking in the chat what silverware brand I use, and I legitimately do use Oneida products. But I was making a joke because Oneida started as a means for a cult from like the early 1900s that was like a lot of the cult was like weird sexual practices in a time where like there was like sexual repression or something like that. They like basically made silverware in order to fund their commune, and that the silverware took off, and now they're like one of the largest silverware distribution places. Oneida, like if you search like silverware on Amazon, like half the stuff is Oneida. Fuck. Okay. It's fine. I really hope I didn't get a checkpoint, actually. Why can't I jump anymore? Sad times. Yeah, I guess we do get power up in this level. I bet Amazon Basics does have silverware. Like, Amazon Basics is one of the most, like, terrible things in the universe. And people don't realize it. Like, okay, Amazon Basics is, like, super monopolistic. Like, pretend you're Amazon for a second. You have, like, literally the entire world's shopping data analytics regarding a product and what price points you need to be. A massive, massive advantage versus, like, every single company on the market. And then you're like, you know what? We're gonna use our platform, which we could heavily advertise our products at. We're gonna use this marketing data. We're gonna, like, know exactly what to sell and at what price point. We're gonna shut everyone down who literally needs to use our, like, our business to make money. It's like, unless you're like literally Walmart, you need Amazon. So yeah, that's like one thing, like people talk about like breaking up like Facebook, etc., like monopolistic practices. That's like the one biggest thing. Well, there's a lot of stuff with Amazon, but like Amazon monopolistic practices. Like, I will admit, Amazon Basics makes very good stuff, and that's like because they literally know exactly what to make. I'm really, really good at getting fireworks. Well, okay, Amazon Basics actually makes really good products. Like, I'll 100% admit that. Like, all my workout clothing is, like, Amazon Basic workout shirt and shorts. Because they were cheap, and they are very functional. Very breathable. However... like, this was before I realized how bad Amazon Basics was. This is before I listened to the Scott Galloway podcast that mentioned this. All my information, who I am as a person, is based on the few podcasts I listen to. I'm just basically a vessel. If you say it on a podcast, I believe you instantly. No fact-checking required. Amazon Basics makes some nice stuff, but Simple Human makes some really nice stuff. I agree, I have a lot of Simple Human as well. We should stream was sponsored by Simple Human. I would tell you all to buy their censored soap dispensers. Actually, I don't have one of those. They make good trash cans. Okay, listen to a podcast about the Earth being flat. Why do you want me to be a terrible person, King Parody? Jesus. Oh yeah, I forgot about that soap dispenser. Yeah, I had an extra one. But that's a pump one. That's not the sensor one, right? Or was it the sensor one? I think I might have... I don't remember what I bought anymore. How does a trash can break? I mean, I guess there are ways, but it seems like a funny thing to break, you know? You're getting to the point where you only order from big box stores and they usually have free shipping anyway? Yeah, I mean, like... I talk shit on Amazon, but I definitely ordered almost exclusively from Amazon. I did buy... Because they're so much better, I bought my, whatever it's called, Mr. Game & Watch thing that just came out from Walmart. Because they had some deals with a Z. Unfortunately, it's not getting here until, like, the 1st of December. You always wondered who the hell had enough stuff in the pantry to make rando, easy recipes, but it turns out... Oh, God. Welcome back to Kate. We are now doing all 4 attempts, because Lost Levels is Lost Levels. As you may be aware, Lost Levels can be Lost Levels. It happens. But luckily, we're only, what is it? 22 seconds behind. Turns out you have everything you wanted for fried rice. Fried rice? Do you have day-old rice, or do you have regular rice? I didn't realize how important it is for the rice to not be fresh. They can indeed be levels, yeah. And sometimes you lose to them. That's why it's named the Lost Levels. Because you lost. And by you, I mean the collective you. You'll be making day-old rice sick. So I'm a Joe Rogan listener. Yeah, I'm basically a monkey on DMT. It's what I've become. No, okay, I was in jest. I do get a lot of information from podcasts, but like I'm not like just a podcast monolith. I'm not the physical manifestation of a podcast like Adam may think. Basics is also small companies Amazon copied and gutted. Yeah, basically, Stevens. What beer did you get? That is the question. And the obvious guess here is Tecate, but... Even if you were a fan of Tecate, you can't get the same beer every time. It's... You can get it a lot of the time. Statistically here. It is red. Is it a red can with the logo of Tecate on it? Yo, Mr. Fishy, thank you so much for the 2 months. I do really appreciate it. Is the beer called red? Thank you so much for the 2 months. Enjoy your new badge. And enjoy the emotes. And I'll take a pog. Oof. The foot part that opens snapped. Oof. None of my Simple Human products have broke in the multiple years I've owned them. I like them. I don't know why I keep doing this. I guess I'm warming up. These levels haven't accepted Marduk, son of Tiamat, as their savior. Something, I have no idea who that is, but I assume religion. Wow. Oh, that's actually a terrible place to lose time, or lose fire. It's fine, it's fine. We're getting at a 36, 30 in lost levels, and be many minutes behind, or ahead. It's how it works. When is Mario Found levels coming out? Tomorrow. How's the podcast about homework going? Virtual Homework Podcast is going well. I'm enjoying it. We played Ikaruga the other day. Ikaruga is way too hard. It's impossible. You did not get beer, you got liquor. What kind of liquor did you get? The real question is, how am I so bad at reading chat? You guys are too active. What the hell, guys? Come on. Talking in my chat? Not allowed. Going slow? Also not allowed, apparently. Okay, well, it works once. Yo, how you doing, Dizzy? Thank you so much for the big hello. I appreciate it. Closest gas station doesn't have Tecate. You'd have to go to the third closest gas station for that. You got Budweiser. Okay, okay. If I'm getting beer, I'm pretty much only getting KBS. It's actually a problem. Too expensive. You get the Guinness Blondes, about 3 every 4 visits to the beer store. Yeah. That was way too close. Good luck, Picante. Thank you so much for the good luck. I appreciate it. Jack Daniels is a good deal for the price. Is that like knockoff Jack Daniels? Oh, come on. What's that one that basically looks exactly like Jack? That's Evan Williams, right? Cheers and good luck and have fun on my Mario journey. We're gonna need luck, because apparently I'm playing like garbage today. And we're just like, I don't know, maybe we're distracted. I've gotten like 40 billion fireworks. Yo, how you doing, Jepper? Nice emotes you got there. You're a 5-minute walk from 4 places to get beer, you're spoiled. Is it a blessing or a curse? The soap dispenser is the best thing in your house. You cherish it? Well, did I turn you on to more Simple Human products? I mean, the soap dispenser's good, but it doesn't make me weep with the joy. Red's apple ale. I'm not a huge fan of like apple alcohol. I had one of the ciders. Like, what's a super popular cider out there like that you could buy in like a 24 pack? Because I had one of those, and like it was literally the worst hangover I've had in like multiple years, and I didn't even have that much. It's just like so loaded with bad. Yo, how you doing? Is that Poggy? I'm sorry. Dark blue text on dark mode, hard to read. Angry Orchard, I think. No, I don't think it was Angry Orchard. I don't think it was Angry Orchard. Jack Daniels and a thing of Bailey's. Gotta have fun with that. So why is it called Homework? Because the Virtual Homework Podcast is called the Virtual Homework Podcast due to the fact that we assign each other, quote-unquote, virtual homework. One host forces the other to play a game of their choosing, and it alternates week after week. And if you don't do your homework, we can't have a podcast, right? We can't just talk about things. We need an excuse to talk about things. Sure. You get Coors Light 'cause you're an NPC. Coors Light, like, people really shit on, like, light beers. Especially on the internet. People feel their beer superiority, but I don't, it's, drink what you want. Light beer isn't terrible. Like, if you don't want to think about what you're drinking, it's fine. I personally don't get it. Because, like, I like the act of drinking beer. I don't want to just, like, drink beer to drink beer. I want to, like, drink beer and, like, actually, like, sit back and, like, think about what I'm drinking and enjoy it. AKA, I am an incredibly pompous douchebag who doesn't deserve to live right now or have power-ups. But I do anyway. That is Pog moments. Figured you'd better buy some things before they close the state stores here in PA. What, because of the lockdown? Strongbow is the best cider. I haven't had a... The only ciders I really remember enjoying are, like, those ones that are, like, $5.99 that are, like, 9% that you see in, like, the fancy beer aisle. I forget the names. They have an orange label. Oof. Jack Dangles is how Epic Mealtime used to call Jack Daniels. Epic Mealtime was a YouTube channel like 9 years. I know Epic Mealtime. What is his name? Kevin Mornstein or whatever. I only remember that because of the Norm Macdonald on YouTube Live thing. Is the Bailey's being drunk out of a shoe? Who drinks Bailey's out of a shoe? You guys okay? Harley Mornstein, yeah. You love light beers? I don't... I have opinions. But I'm not gonna, like, shit on things, like, excessively. Well, I totally do. I'm a hypocrite, but... If people want to enjoy light beer, they can enjoy light beer. You're allowed. I've decreed it. Yo, Neptune, thank you so much for the sub. I do really appreciate it. That took longer than 10 minutes, but anyway, happy 11 months. Yo, I do really appreciate it, Neptune. You're almost at a year. And, believe it or not, you're pretty cool. Why did I... Okay, I should have just deboosted. Thank you so much for the 11 months. I'm happy to have you support my community for as long as you have. What is a Boilermaker? I've heard that term before. Beer connoisseur, is this where you get to be a snob about drinking an Avery word I can't pronounce? Yes. Yeah, but the problem, being a beer snob is a blessing and a curse, because you get to drink the great beers, but you're also forced to correct everyone who, or every time someone mispronounces Hefeweizen, you're like legally obligated to correct them, and it leads to a lot of awkward situations. You're drinking Miller Lite right now, it's cheap and pretty decent. A Boilermaker is someone who makes boilers. I see. It's someone who goes to the University of Purdue. It's similar to a Mario Maker, except with boilers. What a video game! Yeah, when's that happening? Chat's in Friday mode on a Thursday. I actually am streaming tomorrow. I don't normally stream Fridays, but I've been, I missed Monday, right? Because I had some obligations. You love a Hefeweizen? My favorite type of beer is probably a Belgian ale. Golden Drac, delicious. That one with the Pope on it, also delicious. Maybe it's not the Pope. It's someone high up in the clergy on my beer. But, yeah, Belgian ales are overall the best, but I think that, like, if I'm gonna try a new beer, I'd probably go with, like, a stout or a porter. I wouldn't be able to tell you the name. Pilsner Urquell is actually really good too. I think that Pilsner Urquell and Grolsch are some of the more underrated beers on the market. Because like people are always like, oh, if I'm gonna grab a relatively cheap import, I'm going, what is it? Heineken, but no, Grolsch is better and only slightly more expensive. You're drinking seltzer water. What type of seltzer water? Firekill at 8-4 Bowser, Monka S. Like, there's tiers of beer, because I feel like, of course, like, the best beers are going to be, like, that's like saying, like, oh, a Lamborghini is better than a Mazda, but, like, they're not in the same class. Like, if you're buying Founders KBS, you're spending $25 on 4 beers. Like, sure, they're 12 or 13% or whatever, but, like, still, that's, like, very different than, like, buying Miller. They're not meant to compete with each other. Like, if we're talking in, like, the high price point, my favorite beer is probably Golden Drac, which is a Belgian ale. I think the beer I buy the most is honestly Founders KBS, though. The CBS, the Canadian Breakfast Stout, is also pretty good. Actually, I think I like it better, but they don't really sell it as much. God damn it. Oh, my God. We truly live in a strange time for beer consumption. And then if we're talking like at a lower price point, the mid-tier price point, my go-to beer is the Great Lakes Edmund Fitzgerald Porter. That is a dope beer. And then if we're talking like cheaper beers, I think I go with a Modelo Especial. I like Modelo. I'm sorry, I'm what's it called? Betrayal. Mexican import beer. Tecate is not bad, but I'm going Modelo. The Curse of 2J. We're gonna actually save some time here. We recently went to dinner with a doctor and a U.S. diplomat. Well, Crusher Pants is fancy. And it turns out both of them are beer snobs. Who would have guessed? Is there something about being a doctor or a diplomat that implies beer snob? Okay, we're gonna have to do some scrolling. Because I'm an IL gamer. For those who don't know, that means individual level. I like my splits being individual levels. So, I did not get an all 4 PB when I all 5 PB'd. We got a 2:52.38, which is actually a minute 40 off. So we have to be minus 140. Going out of Bowser's Castle. I mean, we have 2 splits. We have like a 2 minutes 40 second split in time save in SMB3, and we also have a minute 10 time save in SMB3 as well. So like getting to that point shouldn't be hard, especially if we're green going into it. But just keep in mind we're going against a pretty wonky set of splits here. The Curse of 2J. Excuse me, the Curse of Lost Levels. No, I'm not gonna be that guy. Well, I kind of was, but it was a joke. Yeah, this game's hard, yo. Apparently we messed up getting power-ups. You're not flexible enough to do 2 splits? Just green equals good, but we need a lot of green for it to be really good. I'm a lost level. I may be lost, but I am no level, okay? If anything, I'm like a stud detector or something. That sounds... I legitimately just meant to be like another tool, because levels are tools in the toolbox, but stud detector has different meanings. Alright, let's talk about the studs. We got Tecate, total stud. Crush Your Pants, Neptune, all these streamers here. There we go. Studs have been detected. We could move on past the joke. I'm very happy I got both power-ups in that level, by the way. Should have said hammer. Wouldn't have opened myself up to that. Jesus. Yo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. You'd be one of those long bendable screwdrivers with a flashlight at the end? I don't know what that is. I don't own a home. I feel like this is like, as soon as you own a home, like 3 weeks later, you know every single tool in the toolbox. I also haven't played Home Improvement on the Super Nintendo. I feel like once you play Home Improvement on the Super Nintendo, you're set to go. You know everything. There's one thing you learned about being a beer snob over the years, is that the spectrum of taste people appreciate is very wide. I know I didn't say that word for word, but I was in the middle of a level here. Yeah, I mean, like, especially, like, I know it's different, but, like, they've pretty much proved that, like, wine tasting is kind of, like, it's kind of BS, right? You're, like, just as likely to like a $5 wine than, like, a $300 wine. Yo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. You know, either, but, like, very efficient, something you aspire to be. Don't we all wish we were efficient? Even wine tasters like wine? Well, no, it's more that, like, if you go to a sommelier, you're supposed to, like, they're supposed to be, like, so knowledgeable in the good wines, and, like, it's apparently pseudoscience. Which, I mean, like, it seems pretty obvious, but, like, people aren't acknowledging it. A lot of being a sommelier is just, like, knowing the flavors in a wine, though. And basing recommendations off of that. But, like, there's, like, definitely a part of wine culture that's, like, super snob. It's like, oh, you're not... That $5 wine, bad wine. Mead is better than wine. I've tried to like mead, but it's fallen short for me for a lot of instances. Wine is an order of magnitude... Oh, God. Okay, for some reason, I thought I would get a bullet bill there. Maybe taught you about mead? Apparently it's huge in Austria. Mead is making a comeback. You've tried so hard to pick up the tasting notes on wine, it's a lost cause. Well, Waffles, luckily for you, I do offer a certified sommelier 10-week course. It will cost you $30,000, but I guarantee you, you'll be able to say that this wine is oaky at the end of it. Wait, Slurm's making a comeback? I thought Slurm was dead after that scandal showed how it was made. Wine is an order of magnitude harder to understand than beer. Sturm. Okay, I don't know what Sturm is. You only recently learned what mead is? Did you not watch Beowulf? Are you not a Beowulf gamer? Drunk speedruns when? One alcohol? I don't know why I don't know how to speak English, but one beer or one shot or anything, like, I already play so terribly. 2, it's like I can't even, like, I probably couldn't beat Lost Levels 2 beers in. Beowulf. Hey, we had to read Beowulf in AP English, and we got to watch the Beowulf movie, even though it probably wasn't really appropriate for school. So that was fine. I know about Beowulf now. There's a documentary on Netflix about a guy who was forging wines. Pretty interesting stuff. I'm not surprised. The state before a drink turns to wine. That sounds like it would taste really bad. let's not kid ourselves. A lot of alcohol doesn't taste great. I'm generally not drinking alcohol for the taste. At the end of the day. And waffles. Told you so. Bam. Get wrecked, noob. Remember having to read that but not lucky enough to see the movie in school? The movie was not a great movie, but it's like good enough. It's good enough that it was passable for not having to learn, you know? The movie was really wasn't the movie like 75 minutes or something? You're about to get dinner? Lucky timing? Yeah. You would have like gotten dinner like 30 seconds before and be like, see, he never gets green. The stuff, 2 types of alcohol, the stuff you drink for taste and the stuff you drink for a good time. Oh my god. Why is this game so difficult today? Yeah, anyone who tells me that they actually enjoy the taste of vodka, like, I have to think they're lying. Like, there is no good tasting hard liquor. In fact, like, I could barely tell the difference between, like, different types of whiskeys. I cannot tell the difference between, actually, that's not true. I actually did a taste test between Absolute. I took a shot of Absolute and then I took a shot of Russian Standard, and Russian Standard sucked less than Absolute. But still, unless you're pumping it full of sugar and flavoring, it's gonna taste extremely similar. You love the taste of rubbing alcohol? People have okay, I'm not gonna call them out. But there was a person that I wasn't rooming with them, but they were often in my room during GDQ. And I did not have an argument, but I had a long, healthy debate about tequila tasting like the absolute most vile substance on earth. And they're like, no, I legitimately enjoy the taste of tequila. I'm like, no human being likes the taste of tequila. Tequila is disgusting. Like, on the surface. Like, if you did not get you drunk and you drank tequila, you'd be like, you are trying to poison me. And they were like, no, tequila tastes amazing. And I'm just like, lost cause. Why is the average length right around 1.5 hours and not 3.5 hours? Honestly, since like watching a lot of good TV, movies feel like they're a lot less fleshed out. Like, I'll watch like a critically acclaimed show, and then like I'll watch a movie that's also critically acclaimed. I'm like, really? Like, barely anything is discussed here or resolved. Like, why can't every movie be The Irishman? Why can't every movie be really old Robert De Niro trying to look like slightly less old Robert De Niro, and then like 70-year-old man calling 50-year-old man kid? Why can't that be every movie? One thing to learn about getting into wine is your tongue hates tannins, chemicals in some wine types that taste dry. When you realize that wine you like was down to genes, it suddenly made sense. Same with beer, liquor, etc. Yeah, I mean, a lot of certain, like 1 in 4 people can't have, or not 1 in 4, a small subset but large enough for it to be significant portion of the population, like, can't have blue food coloring because it tastes terrible to them. Same with cilantro, it tastes like soap to a certain subset of the population. But no, what I was getting at is that, like, I feel like the solid length for a movie is 2 hours. Anything over 2.5 hours is a little too long to do in one sitting, but, like, around 2 hours, I feel like movies resolve themselves a bit more. If it's, like, an hour and a half, it's probably not I'm gonna, like, trying to think of, like, a great, succinct movie I've watched recently, and I can't think of one. All the movies I've been watching are like 2 hours in length. Like, I watched Chinatown recently, and that movie's like 2 hours and 10 minutes, and that was a great movie. I was left satisfied. But I want to say Reservoir Dogs is like an hour and a half, and I was like, eh. But also, this is like so arbitrary. Movies could be good without like runtime being a factor. I sound like Greg Turkington right now with the VFA. Epsilon tequila thirst quenching with agave and vanilla flavor. I don't know what that is. Well, okay, the majority of the population likes cilantro, otherwise people would not be selling cilantro. But no, like there's a significant portion, like, it comes down to genetics. If you think cilantro tastes bad, it's probably like, it's not just like personal food preference. What the hell was that? It was like a firestorm that we just went through. But like, genetically, some people are predisposed to like thinking cilantro tastes like soap. Clace Azul, $205 a bottle, tastes amazing. I've had like, okay, people are like, oh, Patron, that mainstream garbage, but like I've had like the $150 bottle of Patron, and it tasted like tequila. Like, I guess it tasted slightly less bad, but it was still tequila. You got the soap? I'm sorry, Rezzy. Rezzy, have you had blue food coloring? I think it's the same people. If you also think blue food, like, because blue food coloring is not supposed to taste like anything. Also, nice garbled English there. If you think blue food coloring tastes bad, I'm sorry. You got the... I don't... What are you gonna name this gene? Patron is affected by marketing inflating the price. True, but like... most people still say it's a relatively good tequila. When you watch a 1.5 hour movie, you think about the times in school when you had to write a minimum number of pages? Why is my timer only at 40 minutes? We had to reset, but now we're only doing all 4 runs instead of all 5 runs. Think all the times you had to do a minimum number of pages, so you do something stupid to increase the font size or periods? Yeah. When a movie is released in theaters, well, nothing's released in theaters anymore, right? But when a movie's released in theaters under 130, I'm like, you couldn't... Like, it seems like a ripoff. Like, wasn't the Winnie the Pooh movie only 65 minutes? Also, guys, we're streaming to SMB1. What if you wanted to watch Lost Levels and you enjoyed 1-1 through 7-4? What do you do then? Also, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that, but we did that. Smacked in the face. Oops. All levels. Winnie the Pooh movie. Winnie the Pooh from 2011 was 69 minutes, and it was charged full price at the theater. Your issue is burning just overpowers. Yeah, I didn't read the rest of that sentence, but I assume you just mean burning overpowers any good flavor. I pretty much agree with that. Like, I am not thinking when the hard liquor is in my mouth, oh, I could taste... I'm always going back to oak. Oh, I could taste the oak in this. I'm thinking, wow, this is poison. The burning. The gagging. Not gagging, but like, you know. Oh, also, totally thought I had fire there. Great. I'm not thinking about the flavor. Do I like the Wii U? I had one. Oh yeah, 69 minutes. Nice, of course. I'm definitely a Wii U sympathizer. I don't think the Wii U is a bad system. And I feel like people are going to always look badly on the Wii U because everything that's good on the Wii U is on the Switch. Like, it's worthless to get a Wii U, especially, like, now. But I really enjoyed the games I had on my Wii U, and I got to play a lot of the games that people are calling very good early because I got them when they were actually released for the Wii U. Like, really, all these remakes, like, people are praising them, but, like, they literally were Wii U games. You should have got a Wii U. Yo, how you doing, Rainbow Red? While I'm here, I'll research that one cider I was thinking of. It gave me a massive headache. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I've never done that. Alright, cool. Losing time in a level I don't lose time in. So we get a nice, nice pace. I guess it was Angry Orchard. Like, I don't want to say, like... No, it wasn't Angry Orchard. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, but it was something terrible. Yo, how you doing, Ethan? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the good luck. We unfortunately had a terrible, terrible run in our all 5 attempts. So now we're doing all 4 attempts. Angry Orchard's pretty sour. It came in an 18-pack of 12... Or it was like a large pack of 12-ounce cans. Or no, I feel like they were smaller than 12 ounce. I feel like they were like 10 ounce or something weird. Also, that was terrifying. Earth tones. Earth tone and fire. The one with Ewan McGregor is we're talking Winnie the Pooh here? Probably. That subject that we're no longer talking about. Good luck for all 4. Thank you. We have to be minus 140 out of SMB3 to PB in all 4. And it's going to be so sad when I inevitably say, all right, guys, best run we've ever had going into SMW. Too bad I can't continue it. Because I have some work I have to do tonight. Do I briefly hold my breath as I sip the hard liquor and then exhale after swallowing? No, I shoot it and try to make it not in my mouth as much as possible. Just be minus 140 should be easy. I have 3 minutes of time save early in SMB3. I also have a minute of time save in this game, so like, what's... Imagine not being ahead. Get this PDA out of my Christian channel. What? PDA? Who's doing a public display of affection? Who's... Oh, okay. I finally get... I'm so desensitized to the cutscenes in this game that I forget they happen. Shoutouts to Mario B. Time loss. Keck. I agree. Fireworks. Keck, I guess. I don't know. Today we're distracted. I don't know what to say. We're not actually distracted. Like, I'm focusing on the run, but not nearly. Oh! That's a new one. Like, I was fully looking at the game. I saw that happening in slow motion. It's fine, we'll just get good RNG. Like he's underwater. We're Mario Maker now? Yeah, this was the original Mario Maker. D3 was the original troll level. If you didn't just use Keck W, you would again? Well, Keck W. What about the Keck Wait? What about the Keck Wait moment when I turn this around and get a 35? You know, when I use the warp in B4. Just don't tell anyone, okay? We'll submit world record. No one has to know we didn't do all the levels. Time loss in 9-2 Monka S. Yeah, you know, absolutely screwing ourselves for the next 2 levels. No big deal. What if we kissed in 9-4? I'm talking to a squid right now, but we're memeing. Don't worry. Warps Pog. Yeah, I'll take the throne. I'll be the person to dethrone Darb. Don't worry about it. Oh, sick. For those who don't know, Darb's record for any percent D4 still stands, and it's a testament to how terrible that category is. No one wants to do it. That record's like multiple years old. It's definitely beatable. There's more viable strats, but people are choosing to run any percent 8-4 SNES instead. Just do any percent D4 route now. We don't save and quit in our speedruns, okay? We're also on the US version, loses more time. Not that that actually matters, because the SMB TLL leaderboard is weird. Actually, that's a question I have, because this is something I have a weirdly vested interest in. Is it still speedrun.com/SMBTLL? I feel like that really should be SMB2J. But hey. It is what it is. I could beat it, but I really don't want to grind any percent D4. 1-2 alone makes me not want to do it. If we could skip 1-2, there was a mod that just had 19 levels in that category, I'd be down. No love for Japan. Well, Japan didn't love all 5. Nintendo could have been like, "Hey, give us some of that cartridge," but they didn't. Give us some of that cartridge. For those, this is a US only release. Just do your strats for 1-2. If you're not going for the wall jump and the, well, that's really the only hard thing. Okay, the rest of the level's hard, but like it's not wall jump hard. It's sick. I would not worry right now. You might be like, Picante, how are you gonna be green? 2 alphanumeric characters. I was gonna say letters. C2. That's when we start saving time. The wall jump and 5-2 are annoying. Oh yeah, 5-2 is the worst jump in any video game ever made. I forget that. I block it out of my head. And it's sad, because 5-2 is probably my favorite level in this game in Warpless. Yikes. Bad decisions were made. For some reason, I thought it was an A1. Alright, well. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Distracted. I'm genuinely looking at the game. The wall jump and 5-2 are annoying. I feel like if you really wanted a good time, you would have to, like, just... So, like... I'm trying to think here. Just complete YOLO and not get any power-up after save and quit? Like, that'd be viable, right? You just have to, like... like, even D1 and D3, no power-up. Like, that would be the fastest, right? You would just, like, it would not be in your hands at that point. Like, I don't know what the human theory some SOB is. Yeah, okay, that one was my fault. That's my bad. That would be terrible, but it would be really fast, right? I'll admit that was a little my fault, okay? But... good opportunity to use that. That fish, though, that's why I made that emote. The squids are not my worst enemies. It's watching the time go up as I see the green sheep walk slowly from edge to edge. Whoa, okay. That was almost maximum BS. I'm pretty sure that kills you, too. I'm gonna guess the human theory is like a... we'll be weird with our prediction. 1349. I don't know why these jump, like... It's... Is that pipe lower, or is it the same height? I feel like it's the same height. everything about that jump seems so similar to 3-4, but for some reason the jump in 3-4 seems so much harder. Would the tasks include B4 clip? Don't know if a setup is viable. The human theory tasks for B4 small, right? Speaking of small, we're going small Shret here. I've converted after many days of Indigo asking why I do that stupid Shret that Darbian does that looks so cool, but always kills me. We're a duck gamer now. Stream sponsored by Duck Game. Those pipe jumps are awkward. For some reason, we're okay at those, but if we ever go for the pipe jump in 3-4, insta death. I said insta death. Are we playing Duck Hunt now? No. Unfortunately, I do not have the... Yo, imagine if they made an SMB1 Duck Hunt cart for this game. They... Oh, wrong place. Okay, you know what? It's fine. We didn't want to have time save in this level anyway. Yeah, we're just making the dumbest decisions tonight. That was some major foreshadowing. Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason why I do the other strat. Because it's so much better. It also feels way better to get. I mean, if you have a consistent visual... Like, the thing is, I'm gonna get a lot worse at it now that I'm not doing it. But that C1 jump is terrible, but it's like equally terrible. There's the added benefit of looking really cool. C1 is really, like, everyone when they're talking about World C being difficult, they're always talking C3, C4. I don't know why even C3 is part of the discussion. C3 is a level, but, like, it's a... Whatever. Like, it's the easiest level of all time. Like, it's really no big deal. I'm so happy I didn't die there. I mean, like, that would be a very surprising death, but... You gotta make it... sound like you're really good at video games. You know, everyone's always talking about C4, but I feel like C2 is genuinely a sleeper level, especially with the beginning blooper, which apparently... Cosmic says it's 100% consistent manipulation. Cosmic... Like, that's like say, oh god, we went too far to the right. That's like saying, oh, that strat's really easy if you're good. Like, apparently it's consistent, but it's consistent if you're good. Like, it's too hard. I always get hit there. And then C1 is that one jump is terrible. I hate it so much. C1 is way too stressful because the one hard part's like 30 seconds of time loss. He convinced you it was consistent? I mean, like, it's consistent if you're Cosmic, but that's like a big if. A lot of things are consistent if you're Cosmic. Do you get it consistently? I don't know why I kept going forward. I was just like, if you don't go forward, I'm gonna have a really bad time. You didn't mess it up after he showed you the setup? Yeah, for some reason, he's shown me the setup. He's given me step-by-step instructions. It's impossible. Oh, speaking of impossible, today's stream is sponsored by Dead Runs. I will do SMB2. If we have a good run, meat's on the menu. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. C4 exploded my run? Yeah, we'll go with that. No big deal. A sea of red with an oasis of green. Feels terrible, man. We're still... It's technically viable. We're gonna keep going. If for whatever reason the run dies... I know, unthinkable. If the run dies, we will be doing Lost Levels Warpless D4 attempts. Let's go, biggest comeback in history. It's not even that much of a comeback. We have 3 minutes of time save in the beginning of SMB 3. And more time save in other places. Any thoughts on Nintendo canceling Melee tournaments? Technically within the right, but they're stupid. Actually, I'm not even sure if it's within the right. Never mind, I rescind the first part. They're stupid. But I'll admit... Really, everything's been blowing up for a while, but, like, everything is, like... Twitch is doing bad stuff. Certain people in the SMW community are doing bad stuff. People I like are getting banned because they technically did bad stuff, but Twitch is being super coming down with the hammer. Twitch rivals rules. It's not a good time to be a Picante right now. Well, okay, everything's fine with me. It's not a good time to, like... Bad things are happening around me. That one was my bad. I'll fully admit that one was my bad. We had luck and I literally ruined it. Do I follow competitive Smash? The most I do is I follow Deep Leffen. Deep Leffen is all I need for competitive Smash news. Jesus. Why are we... Ugh. So I learned... I never saw anyone do this, but I saw Waikudo kill that Koopa to kill this bro. Okay, you know what? Is it Lost Levels runtime? Maybe. Well, we're beating the game, I'll say that much. But we're doing Lost Levels attempts now. We're done with all 4 attempts, sadly. Who raided me? You fell asleep 12 hours ago? Takate is the most recent person to raid me. More like Lost Cause levels? This game's too hard, man. Apparently. I got a 37 yesterday. In my last attempt. Remember when we got a 37? It was easy. Yo, thank you for the follow. I do really appreciate it. Okay, you know what? That was just bad. What's that thing called when you shake a pinball machine a little too much and then the game stops? Oh yeah, right? Tilt? Tilt, that thing? Okay, that... There we go. Jimmy, you got it. I think we might be experiencing it a little bit. The fun thing about this category... The fun thing about this category is that we could actually... run it on the American cart. This is like the only All-Stars Japanese versus US release that doesn't have a massive... Not massive, but... disadvantage playing on the US version. Oh. Okay. I genuinely want a 45, I guess. Imagine if DDR had a tilt feature, it wouldn't work. Like, shaking the machine, I guess if you're shaking the cabinet. But I don't think that gives you a competitive advantage. The thing about tilt is that, like, if you want to be good at, like, what I didn't realize until, like, I looked up how to be good and, like, talked to people who were good at pinball, is that, like, while tilt is, like, a defense mechanism, like, on these machines, like, they will shut down if you shake them too much. Like, you are not going to be good at pinball unless you, like, rock the machine. You need to learn to be physical with the machine. And I don't mean that in any of your sick, out-of-context scenarios. Like, you need to nudge the machine. There will be scenario- oh my fucking god. This is going about as well as you could expect. You had no idea that was an actual thing. What? When you hit a machine too hard in pinball, it like shuts down with tilt? Yeah, that's functionality. But no, like good pinball players will nudge the machine occasionally. Nudging is a strat. Oh, look up how to get good at pinball. All the guides will tell you that. You did it once your ball got stuck? Being a pro at pinball is knowing how to exploit the... Yeah, I mean, like, it really is what separates bad players from a good player in a lot of cases. Or okay players and good players. How to be good at pinball. Beginner's Guide to Playing Pinball by Geek and Sundry. Strategy. Tricks. Okay, this one doesn't say it. Goddamn. How to play pinball like a pro from WikiHow. Nudge and tilt, step 5. Don't be shy. A certain amount of nudging is considered perfectly fair play. You learned what tilt was due to Space Cadet? Did you know that Space Cadet Pinball is actually one of 3 games? It's a free trial for a pinball game that featured 2 other boards. Most people don't know that. Did my... Okay, there we go. I guess it takes a while to load 9,000 splits. You tested the tilt on a machine once? I guess we all have. Alright. Warpless. D4. D5. D4. Mario. Speedruns. PB is 36. 44. Something smells good. I could smell what the rock is cooking. Where am I going with this? Oh, I gotta remember to talk into the mic. I've been talking like this. Like, completely the opposite direction of the mic. Sorry, guys. Lost Levels runs? Yeah, it's happening. We're gaming. I can't wait to not get past 8-4. It's gonna be a fun rest of the stream. But yeah, Space Cadet Pinball is actually one of 3 boards. I've never played the other 2 boards, but Space Cadet is dope. That's all you need to know. You thought you knew gaming? Did you know gaming? No. The answer is no. The question has finally been answered. Yeah, we're never gonna get out of 1-1. It's just gonna be 4 more hours of 1-1. Sick. Alright. One limbo, 1-1 purgatory. World 1... Like, World 1 Purgatory is just as bad as 1-1 Purgatory. Okay, maybe slightly less bad, but... There comes a time when you get sick of World 1. Because every single run seems to get hit in 1-4 for some reason. It's almost a little worse. Sick. Not the best, but we'll take a 52. We only need like a 20-30 to safely be able to PB. Sure. It would be ultimate redemption if I just PB'd in this category right now. No big deal. When even, I feel like my PB was in the 7,000s in terms of split attempts. I feel like it's been a bit. It's been a couple of days since we last PB'd in this category. Ooh. Oh, okay. You know what? You know what? No, we actually can't. I will do one thing. We're already here, so. Okay, no, we're gonna go for it one more time. It's very important that I try this at least once. Otherwise, I'm gonna feel really sad. Not even close. Don't you want to use the Japanese card for lost levels? It actually makes no difference on this category. So actually, Lost Levels is one of the only games I know that offsets for version differences. So there is an advantage to use the Japanese cart on any percent D4, but the advantage of like 1.3 seconds is actually subtracted from your time if you use the US cart. So if I were to get a time on any percent D4 on a US cart, it would be adjusted to match what I would get on the Japanese cart. It's strange, and I personally don't like it, but hey, I'm only one person. Apparently there are people who do like it, aka Ethan Koff, who said he would not speedrun any percent D4 if he knew he was playing on a cartridge initially that was a disadvantage. That being said, the reason why there is a disadvantage on the US cart is due to the fact that the save and quit is longer in this version. So the actual Warpless D4 category that I'm playing right now has no version differences. Over time, if you play the US version, you will just literally waste seconds or hours of your life because every single time you have to save and quit, it takes about a second longer. Sorry, no, I'm actually wrong. It's not the save and quit. It's the load up of the Lost Levels main menu. So like, you know the screen that like has, it's dark and then the lights come on and then it's like that one. That one takes a little longer to get to, or maybe press start out of on the US version. I forget the exact reasoning, but it's due to the save and quit. So yeah, if you're a Warpless D4 runner, you are wasting a second like every single time you reset. Assuming you don't reset your actual console itself, which I'm not... I guess that is technically faster. Well, actually, no. In that case, you still would be wasting the second. But for this category, it's fine. You didn't expect me to have, like, a 95-paragraph essay on the version differences, but there you go. Now you know. I said the same thing, like, 95 times in a row. Can you check if the big gap jump is achievable with Luigi? It is. It is, Frig. That's a strat, I'm pretty sure. Exclamation mark Japanese, exclamation mark Japan, exclamation mark version differences. It exists. The command exists. You could do exclamation mark commands, but that's the game. Oh. Exclamation mark version. I definitely meant to have the alias of Japanese be version. But I wasn't, like, calling out Ethan or anything. Ethan is the only one I know who publicly has said, like, he prefers the system we currently have. And I understand his reasoning. He would not have wanted to run this game if he knew from the get-go he was at a disadvantage. Now, a 1-second disadvantage when you were starting to speedrun a game should not be a deterrent. I personally am one of those people who thinks that, like, hey, if you want to speedrun a game, play on the version that's easiest for you to get, and then if you get good at the game, you could debate purchasing a more expensive version, considering that's like how every hobby is. Like, if you are a runner, just start running, and then, hey, maybe you'll decide to spend $200 on shoes in the future, but you don't, like, see if you like the speedrun first. So, Luigi would definitely be able to make it, but I wonder if the pipe is in the way. What I would do, Frig, is I would look up the... So I would go there, and I would search for... I would go to Warpless D4 Luigi. Oh, okay. You know what? We're gonna continue this, because we're right there. I would search for Warpless D4 Luigi, and then I would look at the world record run and see if they do it. If they don't do it, there's probably a reasoning against it. Shoutouts to London B, by the way. Amazing, underrated runner. Went on the phone call because the site supervisor didn't know what a power surge or surge protector was. That's mega oof. Why don't you become the supervisor? Oh, you're 100% allowed to run the games in different orders. I specifically choose the way I like to because I'm a baller, and I do only baller things, okay? There we go. The answer has been... Why are we... Oh my god. I thought I had an order command, but I guess not. You want to be a tech lead, not a supervisor? How you doing, Serena? We're doing Warpless D4 attempts. So, personally, if I were to do the game 100% to my advantage, I would do SMW, or SMB2U first, then SMW, then SMB3, then probably SMB1, and then 2J at the end. But that just seems like a, I don't want to do that. That seems less fun. I like being stuck with a run when we get to SMW. Because otherwise, if we had SMW earlier, no runs would get to the last game. Oh my god, alright. Well, I agree. I wish the runs went better, but they didn't. How's your night been going, Serena? All 5. I like it. That's all I'll say. I don't know why I'll say that, but I'll say that. We're not done for the week. We're gonna be doing all 5 attempts tomorrow. That's pretty dope, right? Not too bad you're tired, but you don't want to sleep this early? Yeah, going to bed at 8 sounds like a bad idea. Alright. Oh! They're scary. Plus 16. Eh, we can bring this back. Too harsh on these runs. Nice. Oh, okay. Man, I feel so weird to do attempts again. It's been a very long time. Like, legitimately. It's really weird not to have, like, a massive amount of time saved left, you know? Alright, cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's massive amounts of time saved left. We have, like, 20 seconds in the endgame. Imagine, like, only having 20 seconds of time save in all 4 hundo, though. That would, I would never run the category again. So world record doesn't go for jump in 2-2, so maybe it's not achievable. I'm gonna guess it's not achievable if the world record doesn't go for it. But I wonder why. After this run dies, I will indulge your... I will indulge your curiosity. Sorry, after this run PBs, what am I talking about? Because it would be a big time save to make that jump. It wouldn't be that much of a time save, but it's a couple frame rules. For a world record, it's good. Alright, cool. Yeah, if something... Oh, okay. Well, the run's dead. Let's try it out. If something is not done that seems faster, it's probably not possible. Or it's, like, unreasonably hard. Like, for example, you could actually clear the 3-4 gap as Mario. Instead, most of the time we go under. Let's see, I don't really use Luigi, so I might die a lot here. I'm very not used to this movement. Oh my god, it's like I'm spaceman. What is this? Okay, that was my bad. I was like, oh, I can make it. Luigi's weird, man. Also, soak it in. I have not played Luigi on stream really much at all. Okay, that's not what we do. You only run 2J with Luigi? Most people who run... Like, not most people, but a lot of people who, like, run 2J run it with Luigi because it's easier casually. Oh, really? You can't make it? Okay, okay. We're gonna try a little bit more. That was close. I had more trust in Luigi's jumping skills. Like, I feel like I'm not jumping as much as I could be. I'll go for one more game over, and then I'll be done. Like when you see people who don't generally run lost levels... Oh my god. Power up would not make a difference. Like, for example, like, I remember, like, Oth streaming lost levels as part of his all 4 warpless run that he did as a race with a couple people, or, like... I ate your pie. Like, those people generally use Luigi because being able to clear gaps is much more important, especially since you're probably not keeping P-speed from section to section when you have no idea how to do speedrun strats in a lot of levels. God damn it. Oh my god. Alright, well, we got 3 attempts. Okay, so it's just as hard. Yeah, we keep like, I can see not going for this because even if it is possible, it's very difficult and your run does not save enough time to go for this incredibly risky run ending trick. It's all because we don't have the other... I should use my other ROM. Because that has all the D4s filled out. Looks like I'm hitting the wall jump pixel, yeah, but... Like, at that point, what's the point, right? You might as well go for the other strat. It doesn't end the run if you don't have a PB yet? Yeah, fair. Do you know, like, can you hit the wall jump pixel and then... I guess you can, right? I'm surprised how not possible that is. I thought Luigi would be able to clear that gap easy. What's the point of Luigi, then, if you can't clear the 2-2 gap? Yeah, honestly, I feel like a lot of people reset way too much when trying to get their first PB. Like, my first PB in this category was 2 hours, which, I mean, like, when I was beating this game casually, it took a lot longer than 2 hours, but, like, I know a lot of people that, like, don't even want splits until they have, like, sub-hour. It's so much more motivating when you have splits to run against. Like, I've seen people who don't want splits unless they have a sub-5 in SMB1. I'm like, you're just making a very bad time for yourself. Or people who go for, like, flagpole glitch when they don't have a sub 5. It's like, just small improvements. Your first run ever, you got a PB? Pog. Absolute Pog gaming. Okay, cool. Should I go for it? You gotta go for the wall jump. What's the point? No, the run's too good. We can see both sides of the argument with unnecessary flagpole glitch attempts. Yo, how you doing, Kieran? You're here for regular attempts today, because the all 5 went terrible. On one hand, there are way easier time saves for beginners, and all the resets can cause quick burnout. On the other hand, someone with patience could see it through, could will have it in their arsenal when they finally need it. True, but I feel like a lot of the time, speedrunners are really battling with themselves. Like, the biggest part is burnout. Like, people don't realize how bad burnout can be in speedrunning until they get burned out. So it's like a constant battle with actually having fun with the game. And then the second thing... No, that's really the second thing. I guess people... Oh, mentality is like 75% of speedrunning, I think. I legitimately think that, like, yeah, skill is important. Skill is important, but, like... If I'm feeling good, I play good. If I'm feeling bad, I play terribly. There's a massively strong correlation regarding mentality. Ooh, so close, so close. To the potato dressed for school. Wait, I don't... Okay, never mind. It worked for me, but... On-screen chat it works, but for some reason I see this weird garbled mess of a block. Psychology is definitely a critical factor indeed. You're here for a little bit, there's a Netflix show you check out that bit that everyone's recommending to you. What? The Queen's Gambit? Is it the Queen's Gambit? Burnout Paradise on PS3? Your Burnout Paradise on PS3. Ever think about that? I hear everyone's like, is Dirt 5 really the killer app? I hear people saying that, and I press X to doubt. Bingo? Yeah, I've heard good things about the Queen's Gambit. I know nothing about it, though. Yeah, I don't know. I see this, like, weird oh, God. I see this weird character. Yeah, I can't even paste it in chat. Oh, there we go. It pasted for me. I see that a bunch. Sorry, you keep Discording me at the worst times? I mean, like, there's... The thing is, like, when I don't respond on Discord, it's either, like, I'm just not on Discord. I mean, occasionally I'll be, like, kinda on Discord when I'm streaming, but, like, I won't reply because I'm streaming. But, like, if I am messaged in the night, and I don't reply, it's like my phone is on Do Not Disturb while I sleep. It's not like an issue of like, oh, I was waking up or anything like that. Thank you, Orky, for the beautiful characters. How's life in the land of Picante going? Going well, I hope. First of all, I hope you're doing well, Private Mode. I'm sorry I haven't reacted with the appropriate, oh my god, it's been a while. Hope you've been doing well. But I'll do that now. Oh my god, it's Private Mode. I'm excited because I haven't seen you in a while, and you're really cool. But how's the land of Picante going? It's going well, but today the runs have been weird. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. One day. Here's the deal. We'll find a point, not necessarily halfway, but somewhere in the middle. I'll ask you to drive out to, like, I don't know. It's somewhere that's inconvenient for both of us. Drive out to Cleveland. I'll give you a street address. And I'll give you, like, a thing to put the product under. And then it'll be like an exchange for money. I'll put the money under. It'll be a whole ordeal. Thank you so much for the 3 months cerebral palsy. It's been a while. Indeed. I agree. I hope things have been going well on your end. I recognize that name. We're happy to have you back. You drive to DC? DC's pretty dope, but all the museums are closed for good reason, right? You have many times? No, DC's too close. I can't let anyone within 50 miles of me. I'm a people phobe. Living the dream, surgery went well, and your doc was a superstar. You're 99% back, so it'd be around more moving forward. You know, positive news all around. Glad to hear you're doing well. Private Mode. Your health is the most important thing. Write that down? Yeah, write down I'm within 50 miles of DC. I think that's a pretty large area, right? DC's your jam. That said stay out. It's accessible at the moment. I mean, yeah. But also, like, DC is a great tourist city because of the museums, and, like, no one should be going to a museum right now. I'm actually pretty sad. Like, I listened to this, like, the History of the World in 100 Objects podcast from BBC Radio. It was made, like, 10 years ago, but it's, like, at the British History Museum or whatever it was called. And, yeah. I'm like, this guy probably is not seeing a lot of people at the museum right now. Left plus right. We're not left-righting in this game. I could purchase the file of the interview. I gotta get that thumb drive sent in the mail. You go to a museum every day? Your room, is it a video game museum? Wait for the vaccine, then party. So, whatever year we get regular vaccine access is going to be the year of the party. Andrew WK is he's gonna make Party Hard 2. Oh, I get it, Karen, but I was just messing around. Yeah, the problem is people are gonna party way before the vaccine is evenly distributed. That's kind of why we're in this situation. You once put more people in that room than there were games? That sounds like a lot of people. Hope this wasn't during COVID times. As a suburban DC dweller, you're ready for the reopen? That said, working from home is dope, and it'll be dope at least until July 2021. There's like a massive issue, though, that like people don't realize regarding this. It's like working from home is great, but you guys are all ready to come back to the office now, right? And then like the employees are like, oh, but no, we're not. We're just not gonna. Like, people don't realize how much power they have. Working from home is not a temporary thing for people who want it. A lot of people I know in my job are like actually super excited to go back to the office. And I probably would go to the office like once or twice a week at most, but I'm definitely, I've had a taste of the good life. I'm not going back. We already have Party Till We Die with Timmy Trumpet and Andrew WK though. We also have Party 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 from the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie soundtrack. But if we're talking to Andrew WK singles, Get Ready to Die is by far the best one. I've seen Andrew WK in concert twice. Kind of a badass. We Party You. I never played it, but I heard it's actually way better than Mario Party 10. It is very much so. I hear Wii Party U is actually pretty good. Are they gonna port that over, call it Switch Party U? People like that name makes no sense. The parents at work want to go back to school's office. The no kid folks are all work from home forever. Yeah, like one of my coworkers, I'm like, oh, you doing anything for Thanksgiving? He's like, yeah, I'm taking off, but we couldn't find a nanny, so I'm gonna be really with my kids all day. I'm like, oh, well, at least you get a vacation from work. It's like, honestly, I think it's gonna be harder than work. And I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, I guess you don't have any kids because you would understand. I'm like, Jesus Christ. You're teleworking till June, Serena? I feel like that's the date everyone's saying, but like when that rolls around, if like things have not improved, it's just gonna be like, all right, we're teleworking till September, and then we're gonna be like, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Your work push it to March. And my work's also saying March, but there's no way that's gonna happen. And certain lines of business at my work have permanent work from home. So like the fact is that some of them do, it's gonna be eventually everyone. That being said, they probably will announce that in a couple months. What notification did I just get on Twitch? Cardinals vs. Seahawks on Thursday Night Football is live on Twitch. I do not follow Thursday Night Football on Twitch. I do not care that the Cardinals vs. Seahawks is playing right now. Why did I get a notification for that? Like, 3/4 of notifications on Twitch for me, like the vast majority, are things I don't care about at all. I think we all got it. I'm pretty sure, like, some of these notifications literally everyone gets. You're 100% working from home forever. Granted, you work in biomedical research and development. Your SVP isn't having this work from home. Much too much chagrin, which means you need to make your team come back to where you are at. I know a lot of people, like, my old boss was a workaholic. Like, I honestly kind of, like, he was a very nice guy, but, like, I almost think he was, like, addicted to work. Like, he had, like, a wife and kids, but like he'd be like staying till the office at like 8 p.m. and like sure he got stuff done, but like he really didn't get that much more done than like if he stayed till like 5 p.m. and I'm like, okay, like you were working till 8, that's okay, I guess. I'm gonna leave a little early today, 4:45, and like I would get my work done. Like some people just like they need to work for some reason. It calms them, and I feel like a lot of people in that scenario really want to get back to the office. You got until vaccinated to work from home. I feel like my company is like that too, that they just haven't said that officially. It's kind of like we're just gonna keep extending it and extending it. Ah shit, you gotta head out for the Cardinals vs. Seahawks Thursday Night Football on Twitch.tv. Yo, I'm sorry, cerebral palsy, but I understand. Well, I'm sorry that, what I meant to say is I'm sorry that my content isn't as good as Cardinals versus Seahawks Thursday Night Football on Twitch.tv. I mean, not many people can be as good as Cardinals versus Seahawks on Twitch.tv. You're all about this. Is your work done? If so, go live your life. Yeah, I definitely work to live. I don't live to work. And how I find living is working here on Twitch.tv. Full-time Picante. Full-time, it's 20 hours a week. Also, Frig, I saw your message. I'll get there. For some reason, my eyes have been diverted. You got this handy notification reminding you about the Cardinals versus Seahawks? Thursday Night Football on Twitch.tv? Yo, same. Damn, you're wiped. You can't stream for more than 90 minutes now? I've been there. Some days you just really can't stream, even though you want to. My friend got so lucky with teleworking that his company let him move back to our home country, and now he's going to lower the cost of living a lot by getting the same money. I knew people at my current job who were like absolute ballers, where they would, like, this is when people had to go to the office. It would probably be a different scenario now, but like they would move from one office to like the New York office, and then they would move back to like a cheaper place's office, but they would retain the cost of living adjustment. Because like generally a good way to make your employees unhappy is offer them a significant pay cut. My man Picante works 40 hours and then comes in stream working for another 20 weeks. It's video games, though, okay? Video games aren't work. No, in reality, I definitely don't think of streaming as work. If I did, I wouldn't be here. Gaming the system is gaming. There we go, we flipped it around, flipped the script. The chains of conformity have been lifted. I mean, like, streaming is a full-time job to some people. What if my hobby was working at a call center after work? I don't work to live. I live to work. That. Or so. Oh, wait. No. I mean that makes sense. I work to live. Living just for me is answering technical questions regarding my Amazon account. Living in Greece is way better than living in the UK, so that's another great thing. You got like the Parthenon and shit, and the Pantheon, right? Both P words. Your organization docks your pay if you leave the local area. That sucks. There was an article on mega commuters for people that lived in Philly but worked in New York City. But yeah, you made bank. But so much live loss. Yeah, like I know someone who I know people who, like, their commute is an hour and 15 minutes because they take the train every day. And, like, a lot of it's, like, waiting for the train and then, you know. But, like, even though you get some of that time back, like, you get to read and stuff, like, it still is so much of, like, your life gone. And I know people who commuted 2 hours a day. And luckily those people I know, or 2 hours each way every day. Like, I get it. You need money to live, but, like, how is it worth having 4 hours of your life gone every day? I don't think so. Pantheon is in Rome, Parthenon's in Athens. Shit. For some reason, I thought they were both in Greece. The Pantheon's got the honeycomb structure at the top. Hey, Picante, good luck with the run. Just wanted to... Oh, my God. Wanted to drop by. I'm going to sleep now. Well, have a good sleep. This power-up recovery is dedicated to you, Oxymoron. And, like, that 2 hours each way is just, like, your life in traffic. Unless, like, your hobby is driving, I don't see why you would want to do that. When you first moved up here, you had a 3 to 4 hour daily commute on public transit. That was the way more of a blackout than drinking too much ever was. I mean, the thing is, I worked in the city once, so I did basically... What's the word I'm looking for? Nepotism. My dad got me hired at a place. I passed the interview. My dad didn't interview me, but he got me a recommendation. So, like, I would take the train with my dad. And, like, the one plus of on the way back, people on Chicago's metro system don't give a shit. They'll drink a tall boy. And I have fond memories of drinking a tall boy with my dad on the way home from work. That's not something you can do if you don't have an hour commute. But it doesn't make up for, like, 2 to 3 hours of your day lost every single day. Getting home at 6:30 is significantly worse than getting home at 5:15. It's crazy how much worse it is. Like, it sounds like on paper, it's like, oh, it's similar in time. Like, especially as the days get shorter, it's like your entire drive is completely dark. It's, oh, terrible. The train, the hype train. $250 sunny days a year. Don't forget about that. Yeah. As a homeowner, Picante is the best. I didn't read the full thing because it's a little bit long, but I assume that's what it meant. I assume that's what it's saying. Give me a second here. As a homeowner, you live in the local area, and as a project manager, docking pay is good for you. You say that because anyone in your program budgets come to use a bonus. That said, if anyone here works in a project manager environment, you know that your project manager is screwing you, probably. Yeah, the thing is, if you're in a working from home environment and you're, like, living in, like, I don't know, middle of nowhere, Wyoming, spending $300 a month on rent, like, if you could get the work done and you like, if you arrive at meetings on time, do you, like, okay, never mind, tax purposes. I was gonna say, like, you could probably just hide from your boss that you moved. But nope, I forgot about those pesky taxes. Yo, how you doing, Ziploc? Thank you for the good luck on runs. We're gonna need it, because this run's meh right now. Are we talking about project managers or Project M? We had Smash discussion earlier. Private mode is a Project M. He is a mod for Super Smash Bros. Melee. Maybe PM means private mode. He's talking about being a private mode to fellow employees. Yeah, I mean, that's a lesson you learn early in life. You are not HR's friend. HR is meant to protect the company, not you as an employee. Only report things to HR that you think will not get you fired. You could buy groceries on your 15-minute work break now instead of sitting around in the office. Yeah, and, like, when you have, like, a long commute, like, anything half an hour, that's not even that long, but, like, half an hour commute plus, and then, like, you have to go grocery shopping, and then you're not home till, like, 7 something. No fun. Uh-oh. Oh. You're a program manager, so project managers work for you, aka PJMs work for you. The J, like... That's like the Norm Macdonald bit. We've been mentioning Norm Macdonald a lot in this podcast. Podcasts! Oh god. This stream. But he's like, what's the deal with identification ID? The D's doing all the abbreviation. Got I, and then the D stands for dentification. But no, the J, come on. J gets his own abbreviation? Ject? Come on. We really say inject pulls his own weight in this sentence? Yo, Twitch released a decent feature. Don't ask me how I know this during the speedrun, but... Actually, no, never mind. It doesn't look that cool. I saw Twitch support tweet out about new discoverability options, but it looks ugly. Pro Jared managers, I mean, they probably have their hands full. Or at least they did for, like, the last year. Granted, your best PB&J held that shit down while you were hurt. That man will be a program manager if it kills you. Well, he probably would have been a program manager if it killed you. Damn, that was weirdly morbid. I didn't mean it to be so dark. Yeah, but I'm glad you're fully recovered. We have the best program manager that we could possibly get in chat. All those other program managers that go to my chat, I'm sorry to say, but you don't have VIP probably. Savage but true. Gaming. That's what I say when I have nothing else to add. Pro Jared has been, like, nearly fully redeemed, right? I say that with very little knowledge of the situation. I knew the initial backlash and then the Pro Jared response. But I'm pretty sure, like, the answer was that, like, they're both shitty people, but Pro Jared was massively misrepresented. Managing a project is a work of art. I read that as managing a project is a work of art. Managing a project at work was weird. You're used to people trying to pressure you to do stuff. There's a pressure in the room doing that project. Well, yeah, things are a lot different in an office environment because people, like, actually come up to you. And people, all these keyboard warriors, talking big on Slack. When you come over there and beat up a fellow employee, you get fired. No, but you stand intimidating in their presence, and then it's like, oh, this thing that I said I had to it would take 2 weeks to get done, I guess I'll get it done by the end of the day. Turns out people buckle at basic human interaction, at least in the software engineering field. Oh, I'm talking about work Slack. Sorry. Weird shift in dynamics. I mean, like, the people I know on the management side at my work, like, they say it's, like, uber depressing to, like, be project managers or, like, even people like, all types of managers, because, like, literally 7 out of 8 hours a day are just, like, spent on Zoom calls. It's definitely a different dynamic. Yo, how you doing, King Parody? Want a Christmas tree. Which Christmas tree are you offering? Whose Christmas tree and why? That's a Christmas tree? Let me zoom in. Let me enhance. I mean, we could start talking about Serena Slack. Serena Slack's pretty cool. There we go. Words have been said. And what else is there to add? Oh, okay, that's totally a Christmas tree. So, I thought that... Okay, actually, wait, no, I didn't see who that's from. That could be a Dangers emote, but I thought that was a Dangers emote of a bird with a star on it. Because it's just like the same purple as every other Dangers emote. But upon zooming in, it's totally just the Christmas tree. Wait, it's a butt? Is there a butt emote on Twitch? It's not allowed. It's not allowed? Dude, there are children on this website. Oh, it is a Dangers emote. It is the Dangers purple, and I guess it is a butt, but I had no... It's so nearly impossible to determine that's a butt based on that image that I disagree it's a butt. Mainly because it's an emote. There we go. Argument made no sense. You can't argue with it. You could just put question marks in the chat, and I win. Butts are not inappropriate. Everyone has a butt. Certain butts are inappropriate. If you saw my butt right now, you'd say that's inappropriate, Picante. You're also gonna get banned. Yeah, Twitch is pretty, like... I mean, like, I don't mind it. I'm not, like, a prude. But Twitch is surprisingly good about, like, allowing butt and cleavage emotes. Like, I'm surprised, honestly. Soon to come, vagina emotes. The thing is, Orky, the argument is everyone has a butt. Not everyone has one of those, or the other one. Whatever it's called. I forget. It could only be things on that everyone has. Like, if you want, like, a creepy, seductive foot emote, everyone has feet. Thank you, King Parody. I wasn't sure. Honestly, so are you, but that's because they had their own Gasm emote. Yeah, I feel like Twitch in 2012 was a lot more relaxed. But at the same time, like, as a company, you mature. Like, old days of Twitch was a lot more Wild West. Someone actually mentioned this on, I think, our speedrun, and it was actually a salient point. People are talking about the DMCA crackdown when it comes to, like, music on stream, but we are so ready for a massive copyright takedown of emotes with other people's IPs. The amount of emotes that are, like, officially approved by Twitch that are just straight up rips from animated shows or other people's art, it's ridiculous. Like, do you think SpongeBob allows all these people to use SpongeBob emotes as their literal emotes? It's gonna happen. We'll see when it happens. It's probably gonna be a couple years before they realize they could squeeze juice out of that copyright. That is drawn in the likeness of a Podobo, but I did not steal assets. That's the thing. It's fan art. And what are the rules against fan art? I have no idea. That's why all of yours are original. How do I know that's your butt? Well, I guess it's probably not your butt. It's probably a digital drawings butt. That would implicate Darbian? No. I mean, like, the thing is, like, it wouldn't be a thing that people get banned for. They probably would just remove the emotes. Your wife drew it, you modeled for it. That should have been a stream. Maybe it was. Maybe I'm noobing it up. Yeah, but I wonder in this current environment, like, they would never make Craigasm and emote, like, global in this environment, right? They're too busy making, like, corporate emotes no one cares about. Like, honestly, when is the last... Okay, never mind. There are a couple, especially, like, some of the Pride ones are actually legitimately good emotes. But like, Twitch misses on their global emotes 9 out of 10 times. Also, when's the last time a content creator got a global emote? The last one I remember is Future Man, and don't say Glitch Cat, because Glitch Cat actually, that's kind of a, like, it's kind of messed up, but at the same time, if I was Glitch Cat, I would totally take advantage of the situation. Did Ninja get a emote? What is the Ninja emote? Ninja Grumpy. Okay, that is legitimately a Ninja emote. Craigasm is king? Craigasm is legitimately a very good emote, but like, Twitch would never willingly put gasm in the name. I mean, it brings it back to that... Oh my god. It brings it back to that Always Sunny episode where, like, they go to a different bar and it's like, oh, you gotta try the Blue Wave. It's better than an orgasm. And then, like, they try to, like, copy the bar and it's like, you gotta try our drink. It's better than busting a nut. And it's like, yeah, they... For some reason, the term orgasm can, like, be used in context where it's, like, socially acceptable. When, like, it is wildly... Like, you know, it's... It's pretty inappropriate, but surprisingly you can get away with it in a lot of situations. It bring it back to that 5-2 pit. I was gonna reset anyway. O is for orgasm. Today I learned. Did someone say Birdo? No one said Birdo. What's Orator's emote prefix? Our? Orgasm? Close enough. That's pretty funny. Oh, you see a pickle? Oh, poking his eye. It's man on pickle violence. Where can you get the pickle? Squishables.com. Squishables makes really good plushies. At one point I bought way too many Squishables and now I have them, but the pickle was actually given to me as a gift. Actually, I would love to check out the Squishables collection right now. The thing is, a lot of their items are limited run. That is not the website, apparently. Squishable.com. No S at the end. No plural. Okay, look at that beautiful emote Cyclops has. Cyclops, have you ever baby raged? That is a question as old as... I think I baby raged at one point in time. Oh, God. It's not. It's not. You try your best not to? Yeah, I do too. Imagine raging on stream. Okay, I gotta go through this collection, even though no one cares and they want to see me play speedruns. Oh, but you gotta do these. It redirects to Squishable? Really? You gotta do the big ones because the mini ones are kind of lame. I look pretty sus. Yeah, I'm a bean man. Okay, let's look. The broccoli looks pretty cool. The sun looks pretty cool. The soup dumpling looks dope. Yo, PSI, you a sports fan? I should probably be sharing my screen. The juice box, that's MVP. That's pretty dope. Squishable baby penguin. What's not to love? Oh, they got a taco. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to find... Oh, Squishable comfort food corn. Oh my god. And Pink has the avocado. She has multiple avocados. There's no pickle anymore? No pickle. No pickle. Sad. But they have the cactus. I have the cactus. The pickle's gone. It must be retired. We got cactus. I actually can't see my stream right now. Got this cactus. He's chilling. Or she's chilling, I guess. She got a little bow. This guy's tattered because, like, I got it in, like, 2015. I got a Chinese dragon. Just chucking him. Alright. Back to the runs. I guess the pickle's gone. Or you could do out of stock. And maybe it's there, but I think it isn't. It would go to comfort food. What are retiring currently? I'm curious. The grilled cheese. Alright, corn is not requiring. Or, yeah, whatever. Whatever. I gotta get back to these runs. Yo, imagine not having this. I know you're looking at that price tag, but no, Pink has the massive avocado, and it is indeed massive. Let's see. I have to find a picture, it's very important. Where is this goddamn picture? Yeah, there it is. My kink. Not massive enough? Sure. You need that? No, the avocado is dope. Alright, fun distractions. Time to PB. It's a lot of avocado, I'll admit it. Like, there's even the tiny one. But yeah, the one all the way on the left is the normal size. The one slightly to the right of that one is the mini size, which, they're okay, but they're mini. And then there's the micro size, which is on her head, and then there's the massive one. They are very soft. They're all very cuddly. I should be sponsored by Squishables. Squishables, send me $10. Send me the half of the profit you get from my chat right now. Oh, you like my Stadia tweet? I'm happy. So the problem with that Stadia tweet is that, like, people actually started replying, like, thinking I'm, like, serious. They're like, oh, you're actually not the first, but welcome to the Stadia, like, and also, like, Stadia shills came out of the water. It's like, oh, welcome to the Stadia family. I sent you a friend request. Little do they know, I turned it on once, and I'm never turning it on again. I did get a free controller, though, because they were giving away free controllers to people with YouTube Premium, which I have. And I'll be honest, like, this is a pretty good controller. I still like the Xbox One controller better. Xbox One controller is basically my favorite controller of all time. I haven't tried the Series X controller. I probably will buy one at some point. Because, hey, I know that the PS4 controller is apparently very good, but I need a no-frills controller that I could use on multiple consoles. Or not multiple, like, PC, really. Versatile. Bro, you have a Founders Edition? Who stands Stadia? Apparently a couple people. Some guy named S Founders 2019, the Stadia Revolution is their Twitter handle. Come on. But no, I legitimately was like, you know what? I'll give this a chance. I have fiber internet, and it was still incredibly laggy when I played I played Panzer Dragoon Remake, which is not that crazy of a game, you know? Yeah, that's some straight astroturfing. I don't understand, because like I understand like people, everything that like is backed by a large company has like a small like no matter what, there's gonna be people who like say like, oh, this is the future. Like when you put enough money into it, you can get a small audience. You probably just can't break over the edge. Like there's people who are like, oh, despite everything looking grim, I love Mixer, and like, it's similar to that, except like, who uses Stadia and legitimately enjoys it? Stadia doesn't have a target demographic. If you have good enough internet to run Stadia, or at least theoretically, you probably can afford a PC rig that could play 90% of games on Stadia. Like, not to say that like there aren't people who are relatively not well off that have good internet, but like, the market of people who can't afford a good gaming PC that want to play games that require a good gaming PC but have really good internet, like it's a weird demographic. And the people who stan it, I don't understand what they see in the service. Well, maybe they see Google paying them to AstroTurf. The hell is Stadia? Google tried to make a console without a console. Like, it was like a year or two ago it was released and it was dead on arrival. But basically they have this service where you don't have to buy a PC. They're like, oh, play games on Stadia. They'll download through the cloud and you'll play them through the cloud on your internet connection. So it's basically like Steam, except it doesn't require a computer. You just need a Chromecast. Or really like a phone, I think, works too. Like really anything that you could like stream over Wi-Fi or 4G, 5G. The problem is it doesn't really work very well. Like, I have a good internet connection, and like, sure, I did it on Wi-Fi instead of Ethernet, but I shouldn't have to use Ethernet fiber to get your service running. If I have a good Wi-Fi connection, I shouldn't see massive lag spikes. Like, they gave me a free controller, though. Sounds laggy? Yeah, everyone's like, this is gonna lag, and like, Google's like, no, because we're Google. We could do everything right, and they didn't. Well, it's not like you would hook it up to HDMI. Like, it's meant to be a console. It's not meant to be mobile gaming. Anything that could hook up to HDMI and like somehow get Wi-Fi. So that's why they say Chromecast, because it helps facilitate the process. I said back when Stadia first came out, it would last from November 2019 to June 2020. Did it come out in November of 2019? But basically, there was a deal like a week or two ago, because they're trying to revive Stadia, where they're sending anyone with a YouTube Premium subscription, and I hate ads so much that I have YouTube Premium. But they're sending anyone with YouTube Premium. They were sending them with a Chromecast Ultra and a Google Stadia controller. And the Google Stadia controller is $60 and a Chromecast Ultra is $40, so it was like a $100 value for literal free for me, since I'm gonna have YouTube Premium anyway. I think the deal has since expired. But there's really two different mentalities here for what can be the case. Either Google executives, despite anyone with a brain realizing the service is terrible, the Google execs saying, you know what, we really believe in our service, we're going to try a massive advertising campaign to loyal Google customers to try to get the word out that Stadia is a good product. We're going to send everyone Google Stadia controllers, and we're going to make this a very successful product despite being a DOA for a year. Or they probably massively overestimated the need for Stadia, and they had a bunch of these controllers in their warehouses that they cannot sell for their, like, the life of them, so they're just trying to ship away products. I will say, though, it's a pretty decent controller. It doesn't feel cheap. If I spent $60 on this controller, I would probably not be disappointed, but I would never buy it in the first place due to the fact that an Xbox One controller is better. Like, I guess you're getting what you're paying for, but, like, there's a better product at the similar price point. It doesn't feel cheap. I genuinely dislike the D-pad, though, but for some reason, modern gaming controllers have terrible D-pads. I don't know about the PS5 one, but... Yeah, I don't mind the idea so much, but it just... Okay, no, I do mind the idea. I think that it was destined to fail just based on the demographic of people that would be willing to use their service. They also messed up the founder's launch. Instead of registration and getting your special name, being first in, first out, they completely messed up pushing the reg codes. Oof, sounds like a Nintendo with those exclusive pin set moves. Also, I don't know why I self-censored, but hey. Stadia events, yeah, for the NES. I'd pay $10,000 for that. You know, I have to agree with that one, Serena. Oh, God. Yeah, I forgot that Stadia also is a paid service that's a monthly fee. I gotta really cancel that. So the thing is, the stipulation is if you get the free controller, you basically sign up for free 3 months of Stadia with the $10 afterwards. So I have to really press the cancel button. Maybe that's their business model. We'll send you a free controller, but we expect you to forget about it and then spend at least 10 months on Stadia and get our money back. Yeah, Orky, I'm glad you appreciated my tweet. I felt scared. Like, it was... The AstroTurfing team were killing me with kindness. They're like, oh, welcome to Stadia. We're glad to have you. I'm like, why? You understand I'm completely trying to demolish your service, saying no one uses it. I'm the first one ever to use it a year later, right? You understand that joke, right? Peter Griffin explains the joke. Do I have the 3 months or just one? I have free 3 months right now, but I might as well cancel it right now because there's no way I'm using Stadia in my life. The issue is that GeForce Now can do what Stadia did. Gotta buy everything again on Stadia. Yeah, the fact that it's $10 a month to use the Stadia service, and the games aren't like really discounted. There's a couple free games on Google Stadia, specifically Panzer Dragoon, whatever. But like, I don't know. I don't want to play it on Stadia. It kind of sucked on Stadia. Kind of like this run sucks now. Sega does what Stadia don't. We could just, like, take off the first 3 letters of that statement. Stadia. Stadia don't. There we go. It's done. But yeah. No, for free controller, I'm happy with it. The thing is, I don't need this. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this free controller. I guess if I am playing a PC game that needs 2 players... It's always nice to have an extra controller. I mean, yeah, decluttering is nice too, but hey, if my Xbox One controller breaks, we're Stadiaing up in this bitch. I know that Sphinctus, Mr. Podcast Man, he's been playing PC games with a PS2 controller, so he's happy to get his because he also has YouTube Premium. Test its durability by throwing it at stuff. Throw it at my camera. Yo, look at that thing. That beast on my screen. Also, yeah, we should probably stop this run. Yeah, but unfortunately, I think the deal is past King Parody. You could check into getting a free Stadia controller, because why not? And a free Chromecast Ultra. Chromecasts are actually pretty cool devices. Especially when you have, like, any TVs in your house that are not smart. You don't understand the problem with the demographic, though? It's much cheaper than a gaming PC. So... the issue is that even in areas with high-speed internet, generally there is a cheaper option for internet that's significantly slower, but still usable for most people, than, like, the fiber option of, like, mega download upload speed. And if you're in a scenario where you can't afford to do PC gaming, then you probably are also not getting the hyper high-speed internet option from your local provider. I understand there's a lot of people who probably are lower to middle income that, like, just not even by choice because of the way that the monopolies work in the US regarding ISPs. They might just have really fast internet. And therefore, there is a small overlap of people with super high-speed internet that can't afford a gaming PC. but a lot of the people who are in, like, the demographic of have high-speed internet, like, if they're paying for high-speed internet, in many cases, there is an implication there that they are doing pretty well. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong, and this is just, like, something that intuitively came to me. But I think that the overlap of people willing to pay for, like, super high speeds necessary to run Stadia and can't afford even a lower-cost gaming PC that could run most of these games better than on Stadia is significantly small. Also, yeah, I brought up the avocado tweet. Mainly because, like, King Parody was wondering about the pickle in the background. I'm like, oh, it's a Squishable. And then I went through the Squishable website, and then we got to the massive pineapple. Actually, so, Pink, you know I'm obsessed with corn, right? There is a corn Squishable, and the holidays are coming up. Think about that. Corn. C-O-R-N. Corn. There's a corn Squishable. Have fun, Cyclops. Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't seen the big boy in a while. You thought you meant a Jonathan Davis Squishable? Who is Jonathan Davis? I mean, they're making Squishables of mascots, Philly mascots, apparently. I mean, if you're interested in a plushie, Squishables are great. Oh, speaking of Squishables, Pink, if you're still here, apparently they make a baby penguin Squishable now. I saw it. I went through all the Squishables on stream. Well, I went through them and then, like, stream and listened to me as I did it. I didn't show the Squishables on stream. Jonathan Hausman Davis, also known as JD, J Devil. J Devil is an American singer-songwriter musician. He's best known for being lead vocalist for Korn. Okay. Well, you're literally looking at Squishables now. I haven't bought a Squishable for myself in a very long time because I have too many. But it ignited the itch. The thing about Squishables is that it's very easy to get way too many Squishables. It all started at an anime con when I'm like, wow, that... I'm a little drunk, and that octopus looks like a dope plushie, and then I bought it, and then now I have 8. I don't know how many I have a lot. I don't think I saw that one, actually, Cyclops. Sign in to confirm your age. This video may be appropriate for some users on Super Nintendo. I see. It happens. I see you. I see you bad. COVID. Well, with this conversation brewing, I think it's a great time for me to end. No, I just don't have really that much more time. I gotta prepare for work. So, I will see you all at some point in the future, aka tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Who are we gonna raid? Let's raid, Let's raid Shroud, right? Shroud doesn't get enough love. I think we're gonna raid Shroud. We're gonna give him a little bit of a boost here. No, I think it's a Louis rating day. Oh, actually, wait, no, okay, I'm sorry. Louis is great, but no, if Pixel Perfect's doing Mario Hour, I totally will do that. I'll see you all soon. I guess Pixel Perfect. Oh, I can't raid Pixel Perfect. Oops. All right, raid uncanceled. It just says I can't. I wonder why that is, but I'll see you all. Like, I guess he's probably disabled raids from streamers he doesn't follow. It said I couldn't. But I will see you all. Maybe it was the wrong name, but I've already rated Louis twice now, so now it's very unfair if I don't rate Louis. I'll see you all tomorrow. See ya.